What up, guys? Alcamest here, playing Dark Souls 3, the Fire Fades edition, which just means it's the PS4 console edition, whatever. Now, I have this on PC as well. It looks much better on PC. I tried it, and it looks beautiful on PC. Not to say it doesn't look good here. Also, using a PS4 Pro helps that out a little bit more. But all the DLC's here on this one, and the one they gave me out for free a few months ago on Humble Bundle. If you don't get Humble Bundle and you're a PC player, you're out of your mind, first of all. But second of all, yeah, it didn't have all the DLC with it. It just was Dark Souls 3, and I was like, fuck. So, ended up getting this instead. Honestly, it's been a while since I really wanted to run through this game. And I don't know if I'll ever finish this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I finished Dark Souls 2, kind of on my own. And that was the first step into getting into games like Monster Hunter as well. I finished Bloodborne as well. When recently, Dark Souls 1 being remastered again. Being remastered and put on the new consoles and all that. It's kind of cool to see that. And it's one of those games I may just never go back to, quite honestly. But we have what we have here. It's gonna be a challenge for me. It's gonna push me to my fucking limits one more time. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Either way, let's get into it. This is Dark Souls 3. The Fire Fades edition.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. Of cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep.
Yo, boss game, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the stream. Sorry I started so late. I was actually watching someone else stream, and then I joined him to play some Monster Hunter. If that's the game you guys like to see as well, Monster Hunter, they definitely have new events and things like that that are coming out and are happening right now. So if you guys want to see more stuff like that, let me know. I definitely would love to stream that. I really do enjoy that game a lot. Definitely challenges your skill, I'll tell you what.
Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder.
Bruh,
And so it is.
San Andreas has been out forever, but I don't know why it took them so long to get San Andreas out on new consoles. It's been out on PS4 for like the last 2 years, or 2.5 years now, bro. In Midnight Club, I mean, it's nothing, bruh. But yeah, San Andreas, I thought it was out on Xbox a while back, dude. Anywho. I'm gonna make a female, so as always, a name her Elaine. Let me move this over. Wow, that's off my screen by like an inch. It's ugly. Anyway. Actually, I should adjust that, shouldn't I? Can you do that? Oh, yeah, let me do that. The fuck? There we go. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's like off my screen. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Is this the same side? Wait. Hold on. Because it might be just on... Yeah, it's on my end. It's my screen. Hold on a second. I gotta change something. Options. New screen, so everything's a little off for me still. This is 4:3. Get the fuck out of here. All directions zoom. No, I don't want that. Ugh. Is there a way to not have that? Sure. That's nasty. Single Saints between Xbox One. Yeah, but I mean, like, all that stuff should have been out on their stuff already. What I think they were trying to do was get it to get in their 4K quality stuff. Which is why I said earlier, I don't know if you were here, and I think I said it earlier on, and I said it the other day, I want to get an Xbox One. Sorry, Xbox One X. I really do. It's not a joke. Like, I really want to get one because it's just such a good system, man. It's a system and it works. And it's legit real 4K. Not to say that PS4 Pro doesn't have 4K. I just got a Pro. You should try Agony. The hell is Agony? But yeah, that's why I want to get a. But anyway, I was saying the PS4 Pro is good, but it only has 4K in certain games. And most of those games are in 4K. They're either super new, or they're just not happening. But here, I mean, like, in a game like this, this looks better for me on my end, but you guys will see the same old, same old. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'd love to get a Xbox One X. Question is it worth getting? Because, you know, 3 years down the line, is it even worth having at that point? It just came out on PS4. Agony? Hold on. The fuck is Agony, dude? You said it's new? I just search it up probably. You should. If you say I should try Agony and it's not free, then I ain't trying it. This you can't. That's the thing about buying stuff on PlayStation. You can't refund it. Oops. Sorry, I can't spell. There we go. I just saw it. Fuck, $40 for this, and you want me to try it? It's by Deep Silver, so we got something kind of going on. The fuck is this? I'm gonna have some
there are
fucking
many paths that can lead you
gameplay or
to
something.
me. Enjoy the power I offered you. Find your way through the wasteland and savor
So
the
loud.
taste of blood. We are waiting for you, my beloved. Yes, we are. I feel my blood starting to boil. How much longer do I have to wait for you? My forgotten soul hunter.
The fuck is this shit?
We have to find a way out. There must be some way out.
That man got shot in his nose. Is anyone I would say everyone's broadcasting it. Seriously, what the fuck is this shit? Like a red goddess scorn. First person survival horror in the depths of hell. Nah. I ain't for that first person fucking wannabe scary shit, dude. Nah. Nah, dude. They didn't say I want to be a girl, so why is the classes like fucking dudes? I don't. Wait, maybe it's not. I don't know. I can't fucking tell. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so just look like a fucking guy. Took them 2 years to get San Andreas, but I mean, it's all about licensing. It's all about if they want to do it. And the thing is, you know what it is too? It probably can render out in 4K. If you look at the game, it can probably render out in 4K. There's no 4K update for San Andreas on PS4. You know what I mean? What's the point of... like I said, I just recently bought a PS4 Pro. Got my taxes back. I said I'm going to buy a PS4 Pro. If I wasn't going to buy a Pro, I was going to buy an Xbox One. But I put the incentive in to say, I'm going to go buy a PS4 Pro. Because my previous PS4 just sounds like a fucking... an airplane taking off. And I changed the thermal paste. I took everything apart. Did all that shit. Put everything in. And it changed the thermal paste and everything. So it doesn't... So once it gets back to where it needs to be, it's not loud. Ain't happening. Right? Cool. I understand that, you know, after a while consoles do die and things like that, but my goodness, I was like, what the fuck is going on in this game? This PS4. So I look back and I just thought to myself, man, I should just bought an Xbox One X. Honestly. All the games that I would love to get, I would have them on there. The problem is I have so many games for PS4 that it'd be leaving it behind for the most part. You know what I mean? And the thing about having a new system altogether, this late in the console generation, is Xbox One doesn't have a lot of exclusives. But right now, and I want to make a video on this too, they rely on, right now they're going to be relying on their Xbox backward compatibility with Xbox, the original Xbox, and Xbox 360 games, which is awesome, because I think of all the old Xbox games, Xbox Generation 1 games, Xbox 360 games that you have, and now you can play all that. Backward compatibility and play all that shit on your Xbox One, your Xbox One S, your Xbox One X, all that. Think about that shit, that's crazy. PS4 is not doing that. PS4 is surviving off having exclusive games that you're not going to get on the Xbox. Games that you're not going to get on the Switch. Switch doing the same damn thing. They're making shit that works for their system. And it's crazy. It's crazy that PS4, with all the technology and all the fucking money they've gotten, they couldn't find a way to get backward compatibility for their games. That boggles my mind. You know, how much I would love to go and play a PS3 game on your on a Xbox. Sorry, on a PS4 right now. So I have to hook up a bunch of shit, even if it wasn't 4K quality. Even if you got your regular 2K quality, right? Even if you had your regular fucking 480 or your 720, you could go back and play all those old games, and that's how it should be. So even if it cost me a little time, if it cost me a little space, I'd be able to just say, hey, let me install that on there. But it can't run W2K18. What are you talking about? Xbox can run 2K18. What do you mean? Xbox One can run 2K18, and so can PS4 Pro. What are you talking about? The Switch? But I'm not talking about the Switch. I know the Switch wasn't. It's not. The Switch didn't have exclusive. No, the Switch has exclusive stuff, right? I'm not talking about 2K. The Switch has exclusive stuff that's keeping it alive. All the Nintendo stuff that they're promising to put up, which they will put out. Games like Mario Odyssey. Games like Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Hyrule Warriors just came out, and that's just being played again. I just bought it, and I love it. I've never played Hyrule Warriors in my life. I love that game. That's another game I'd love to stream for you guys. Games like that. The Octopath Traveler that's coming up soon. Big-ass RPG that's going to be fucking sweet. Bringing back Metroid Prime. Not Metroid. It's not Metroid Prime. Just Metroid. Another Metroid's coming up. Bayonetta 3. They're relying on these exclusives to keep this their console generation going for the Switch. Hell yeah. So if a couple games don't run on the Switch, fuck it. I just showed you a perfect example. This whole month of me playing through playing through Ages of Mayhem. It just shows that not every game's ported perfectly. And what was 2K18? It was rushed out when it was on the regular consoles here, and it was rushed out when it was put on the Switch, just to meet the deadline. And that's a problem. But going back to what I'm saying, right? The Xbox One can render most of those games out in 4K. And if they can't, more likely they will be putting out them in 4K. Most eyes can't even see 4K. And when they do see 4K, they're like, holy shit, this looks so damn good, I don't want to go back. So why the fuck would I want to go back to anything else besides 4K? Like I said, I just bought a PS4 Pro recently, and I just bought a fucking TV recently that would have been, you know, $300 or $400 on 2 years ago. And now it's fucking dirt cheap. My mom came and she says, that is what you got? It's a big ass TV. I legit had to extend my table out to fit it on there. That's how big this TV is. But I see everything, all the quality here, just down to every fucking hair pixel on my end. For you guys, it's different. Like I said, is a reason why stuff doesn't come out on time or whatever. Maybe they're working on stuff. I'd rather have them work on something and have it have delay than them just rush it out and then they never work on it again. And Xbox One is doing that. The problem with Xbox One is they don't have a lot of exclusives to have to rely on. So all the shit that's rushed out, like your State of Decays and all the other shit that we're waiting on, we're waiting on it for a whole another year for it to really catch up with PS4 in that aspect of what games and exclusives they have. So for now, we're kind of fucked when it comes to Xbox. But right now, what they can rely on though is retro gaming. Retro gaming is the biggest thing going right now. Everyone wants to bring back the Nintendo 64s and the Ataris and all those other stuff. People are selling out within hours. People will put in thousands of dollars to get retro games back into their hands. Everyone wants to go back and play the old crazy shit because they knew that's where the fun was. Not to say the stuff that we have now isn't fun, but it's not the same kind of fun that you expected before. You know what I'm saying? I might go this class, the mercenary. PS did it, but they remake it on PS4. Wait, what did they remake on PS4? What are you talking about? If you could go on to that. Oh my god, look like a fucking nerd. Look at this. But no, those games weren't remade on the PS4. There's no crazy remakes for the PS4. They're being not even remakes. You can't even call them remasters either. What they are just upscaled ports. But the upscales that they're telling you that they're upscaling to is a lie. PS4 is not doing a lot of upscaling on their stuff. I can go here and install San Andreas, but it's not gonna look any more different than you playing it on PS3. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, when they put it on PS3, they had it on a physical disc. I bought this. I bought it again. So I have it on. Well, I had it on PS2 a long time ago. Now I think I have it on PS3 and PS4. And if I look at the differences, there's not a lot. There's not a lot of difference in it. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of difference. But all the old games that they're saying they're doing to rescale them, they're upscaling them a little bit, but it's not much. Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear. Ugh. Please, back to young. Yeah, GTA San Andreas on PS3 look great. But what I'm trying to say is, there's not much different if you see it on PS4. It's just you're saying to yourself, oh, it's on PS4, so it has to look better. Not necessarily true. Not by any means. It looks better than the PS2. I'd assume. I'd hope. I'd hope it would look better the PS3 version looks better than the PS2 version. But all they did was upscale it a little bit. It's hard to upscale a game of that sort without having to remake the whole game. Which is why you have PC. We have modders who are doing this shit fucking. They're taking everything. They're upscaling everything. They're redoing textures and bringing them to make them look cleaner. They're photoshopping all this shit to make it look much more fresh, much more vibrant. You can go now, download some shit for the PC version of San Andreas and have it look better than the PS4 version could ever look. Like I said, it's not a remake, dude, and it's not a remaster either. It's just an upscale. You can upscale a little bit. If you upscale too much, and then it just starts looking. It's like when you have when you have a TV, and you have the sharpness, and you put the sharpness all the way to the top, and it just starts looking too sharp, where it doesn't have any edges. But when you try to turn or do something, everything looks really ugly. That's what happens if you do it too much. PS4 needs GTA and GTA Vice City stories. Yeah, but not really. They don't really need any of that. Like I said, dude, if you want to play all that, you play that now on a. You can play that much better looking on a regular laptop now. Go download what was it, PSSPP? It's a PlayStation, PS portable emulator, PlayStation portable emulator. Run that shit. It'll look much better on there. And you don't need some crazy good computer to run those in anymore. At first you needed it. Now they found a way to get it where you don't need a crazy graphics driver to run those games anymore. You can plug up a controller to it and play it right there on a big ass screen. Whatever you want to do to it, if you want to, you don't need that anymore. The times have changed, man. Times have fucking changed. I want that chest out, girl. Changed by 10. Jesus. Yeah, it's not the same anymore, man. We've gone to those times where you have to do that. Everything's just so easy to get if you just figure out how to do it without, you know what I mean? Let me them thick legs, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, gone to those times, man. You can anything you want to try and like make. Alright. I'm saying you can get a PSP emulator on the phone. I'm just saying, it's everywhere. You can get the emulator on almost any system now. And I really do mean that. That and the Game Boy Advance emulator, you can get that on almost any kind of setup. Anything that can be hacked, you can get it on there. Any phone that you can think of can get it on there, right? You may have a phone and that may be your thing. I have a computer, so I can run that shit. That's why I say computer. And more likely, you're gonna have a better look on the computer anyway than on a cell phone. A cell phone, you're just practically playing on a PSP again. There's no difference. You're struggling because you have your fingers all over the screen. You're not gonna be able to see what you're playing. I don't really care for that shit. I used to do that shit when I had my Game Boy Advance emulator and I had all the hacked Pokemon games and shit. And I realized, why the fuck am I touching my screen so much? I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. It's inaccurate. So what I do? Got a controller. Plug that bitch in, got an OTG cable, plug that bitch in, then you set up for the Bluetooth, click it, it sets up, unplug this stuff, you have play whatever the fuck you want. And you can do that in, mind you, at that point too, you could take all that and you can move that to and play other games on your phone that had controller support. Like, that's the kind of shit that you gotta think about. But what I'm saying, going back to what you were saying about PS4 needing like those Vice City stories and all that shit like that. It doesn't need that. It doesn't need that by any means. What it needs is to stop lying to people who are buying their shit, right? Upscales are great. They help games that are old come back. I'd love to see games that are on the PS3 get upscaled and be put on the PS4. I'd love to see that. But why can't we just get what Xbox has and just have They put so much money into doing that it's gonna pay off in the long run. Now, every time you put money into something doesn't mean it's gonna pay off. But the fact that people want to go retro gaming right now, you're more likely gonna buy an Xbox to either experience. Right now, you're gonna either buy an Xbox to experience the older games that you didn't get a chance to before, or just to play the newer shit at a 4K level, where more games have more 4K support and have more 60 frame support and have better frame rates and have better looks, and the system itself is much faster than PS4 Pro by a long shot. That even if you're paying a little more, it'll pay off later on as you start getting more games, as you start going back and playing old shit that you didn't get a chance to play before. Or even if it's stuff now, at least the detail will be better naturally. Just on a natural level, will be naturally better on an Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? They always say PS4 is for gaming greatness. But that's just their slogan, right? If you right now, if you want to play exclusive titles, if you want to get shit first, if you want to be in there and doing constant, you know, and you're constantly playing and doing stuff, PS4 is the way to go. If you want games, that's where you go. If you want to go back and play retro shit, if you want 4K quality and all that shit, then go and play Xbox One. Go and play an Xbox One. That's the difference. If you want the newer stuff that's coming out right now, or you want to get it a few days earlier first, buy a PS4. If you want to get all the old shit, you want to play all the stuff in HD, and you want to play all the stuff that's not just upscaled, but upscaled to 4K quality because of this whatever the fuck the Xbox One X does, then you go play Xbox One. I'm telling you, it's just the better deal for me. And I'd say if I wasn't a Sony fanboy that I am, I would have bought an Xbox One on that day. I easily would have, but then I have no games. I really legit have no games to play because everything that is on PS4 I can buy it on Xbox. There's not a lot of exclusives that Xbox right now has that I'm not like that I'm like, oh, I gotta play that. You know what I'm saying? There's none. When they had Sunset Overdrive come out, I was like, yeah, cool. And Xbox in the previous generation, they owned, and I mean they owned. They owned everything. I was like, damn, PS4 is getting fucked in the ass. You ain't gonna make it, son. And what did PS4 turn around and do? They fucking came up this console generation and fucked them right in the ass with just exclusive deals being made, things like that. That just changing the way that gaming works, and that's how you do it. That's how you take over a market. You don't just say I'm gonna do so and so and so. You fucking go in there and actually make it happen now. Prove that you can do that. Make it happen. Don't just say you're gonna fucking do it. Go in there and do it. Make it happen. When you go in there with the mentality of we're gonna go in there and wreck shit up, then go in there and wreck shit up. It shouldn't be a question. Just go in there and fuck shit up. If you're getting fucked up though, turn it around. Figure out where the fuck you didn't, where shit didn't work at. I don't know where Xbox necessarily went wrong in this console generation. I think it was that the whole time it's one of those things where you think you're ahead and you just let your guard down and then someone else pops up in front of you. Because quite honestly, you know, if Nintendo was about their 4K quality shit and they cared about, you know, the graphics quality of their games and shit, trust and believe they could easily take over. Nintendo's done it before. Nintendo's done it what, twice in previous console generations before? Things like the Game Boy, that shit took over. You know what I mean? That shit was insane. Nintendo has done it before, man. Nintendo, when it had the 64 out, it took over. It took over. But Spider-Man PS4 is close to coming out, but that's down the line. But that's exactly what I mean. This is what I mean. The reason why they have exclusives, right? And the reason why Sony's over right now. Sony's over as fuck right now. You know why they're over? Because they're getting all these exclusives. So you're gonna go play Xbox One and say, oh yeah, we got a few things here. Something's coming out, possibly Crackdown 3. It might be here next month, or it might be here next year. I'm not sure, but it's gonna come out. It's gonna be so good, you guys. in this console, in the last what 2 console generations, we've been kind of let down with games that have made all these promises and shit. There's not that many games that keep their promise of it being good all the way around. Spider-Man may look fucking good, but it may be a fucking disaster. Who knows? I don't. Who knows how this shit's gonna turn out? Because I have no fucking idea. Right? But the fact of the matter is, the name itself, Spider-Man, everyone's looking for a better Spider-Man game. And when you saw the gameplay, it had that Arkham Asylum feel to it, or that, or no, not Arkham Asylum, the Batman Arkham series feel to it, with the fighting mechanics where, hey, punch, when he's gonna hit you, press the triangle button, dodge that shit. You have a bunch of tools to your disposal, and now you're not just like Batman and then, you know, just running around like an idiot and then punching people in the face. You're Spider-Man. You have all kinds of tools. You can fucking jump onto walls. You have all these different ways of that Spider-Man is just in that way better than Batman. When it comes down to a one-on-one battle, Batman doesn't have the same strength level that Spider-Man does. Spider-Man is fucking holding back trains and shit, and Batman's over here trying to, you know, stopping the train with tools. You know what I mean? Like, you got to look at the heroes that go into it. But going back, that's what I mean. This is PS4's generation to run. Not to say that Xbox can't come out and blow it out the water somehow, but they would need to catch up. And by the time they catch up, we're already gonna be on the next generation of stuff, right? PS5 is already being announced to be out in the next about 3 years. 3 years gonna go by real fucking quick. I tell you what, you'll forget that Spider-Man PS4 even came out in 3 years down the line. You'll be like, fuck, what the fuck is Spider? Fuck out of here. You'll be like, that game was all right, but it probably wouldn't hold up. And it might not hold up. As I said, I don't want to go and say, well, oh, this game is not going to be able to, you know, keep the standard that I want. But like I said, with the current console generations we have, who knows how this is going to turn out. You could say that in a way, Boss Gaming, but I don't necessarily think that. Yeah, I guess you could say that right now in this generation, they have PS4 has the popularity and fucking Xbox has the gameplay, but it doesn't have the popularity that it has, so it doesn't get as much notice. That's what's happening. That's the same shit that happened in the last generation with Xbox and Xbox 360 and PS3. And mind you, at that point, both games were getting exclusive titles. Both games were getting exclusive stuff that you couldn't get on the other system, which made this giant debate in the first place. There wasn't a lot of people arguing when the original Xbox came out over the PS2, because PS2 was already doing its thing. So everyone was like, ah, fuck it. When you have, then you start getting exclusives for both parties on the next generation, and it becomes a war at that point. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? How do I? Is there a custom? That's what I was looking for. A custom color thing. Such a goofy looking character, dude. I don't even know how to make her look any better because she can't. She's ugly. They can actually have cute characters in this game, but I just don't have the fucking. Don't have the care to really make her look any better. They all like fucking. They all look dirt. PC can beat both PS4 and Xbox, but that's always been the thing of PC Master Race, because it can play everything. You don't just build a fucking PS4 and have a bunch of circuitry and say, hey, I built a PS4. You fucking go in and you program shit and you make motherboards and all that shit, but it's built off of a PC. Right? When you have development kits and all that, you still gotta program. When you make video games and all that shit, you still gotta program it on a computer before you put it on a PS4. You test it on a PS4 to make sure it can run on that. But for the most part, when you have a building kit that they give you, that they say, hey, you guys make this shit. When they buy a development kit for a PS4 and Xbox or any other fucking thing, even if it's a cell phone, you build everything on PC. Everything's built on PC first. That's hands down the truth. Whether it's a Apple or a Windows, it doesn't matter. It's built on there first. Another thing fucking Xbox is doing damn well is their fucking the way they do their compatibility for applications and shit. Right? You can play Xbox games on your PC. You can stream it through the Xbox if you want to and play on your PC. May have like a half a second delay or something like that, but that half second's not gonna be enough to kill you. I don't know how it works. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how it works. Right? Then you can also stream shit to your cell phone, all that shit, your laptops and your fucking tablets, all that. There's a link on. I just watched it like last week, and I was like, that's really impressive how they figured that shit out. It's crazy. It really is fucking insane. It's really insane. Like, it boggles my mind every time they figure something like that out. 'Cause you're like, how the fuck did you guys do that? When I think about it, like, again, Xbox, man, they figured it out, but they don't. Then now it's too late. What's Xbox gonna do? A3? I'm not worried about what's gonna do A3, honestly, because I know they'll be fine. I know they'll be fine. Microsoft will do whatever the fuck it needs to do to keep this stuff afloat. The same way Apple is keeping people to buy fucking cell phones that do the same shit every year, and add one different thing to it to have you guys staying hard. They will figure out a way to do the same thing with Xbox. They will figure out something that's going to keep people coming back to getting it again. It's a constant war with Xbox and PS4. It's a constant war. It's a constant war. It'll never end. Now, like I said, now with the generation we're in, like, you can't. Not much you can really argue with. It's just what it be, man. It's just what it be. Oh, this character is such a goof ass. I gotta change the screen set though, because the color that's bouncing off is not the color I want. And I'm gonna keep on trying to adjust. I think I should use OBS to kind of adjust the color set on how it looks. Because quite honestly, this shit is ugly. It just looks faded on my screen, so I gotta change it up and maybe put the sharpness up on my end or something. I don't know. But yeah, like what Matthew was saying with PC, of course PC is over. Oh, PC is always gonna be the fucking thing to go with. That's why I bought one. There's always the only thing, the thing about having a PS4 though, or having an Xbox, right, is the fact that when it comes to PS4 and Xbox, you don't have to really do any modifications to your system. It just works. What do you do? You put the CD in, or you just download a game, and it's done. That's it. There's no, oh, I gotta install this accessory for it, or I gotta do that. Nah, the games just work. If I played Agents of Mayhem and bought it on PS4, I could maybe have a whole different outcome of how the game looked, right? But the fact of the matter is, I didn't, right? So you get stuck with this look of, well, I can't really play it on PC right now because it's acting laggy or the frame rate is dropping. And it could be the exact same thing on PS4 and Xbox. I don't know. I don't have them. I didn't go look and see up a comparison. I just saw the Agents of Mayhem where it was like $5, and I was like, I'm gonna get it on PC simply because it's cheaper. And that's the thing about buying a PC. It might be expensive in the long run, but it's not gonna cost you as much to keep buying a $400 or $500 system every console generation, when all you gotta do is just change the motherboard or just change the fucking hardware on the inside. It won't cost you as much. And even if it comes around to being the same, the payoff will be just as much better because you have so much to work with. You know what I mean? There's just so many upgrades and so many different modifications you can do, so many mods you can do. I was thinking of hacking my old PS4 now simply because it's just out the way. It's not bothering me. It's not bothering anyone anymore. It's not like I have to use it anymore to do anything specific. All my saves are on PlayStation Plus. Everything's set. All I have on there is videos now and screenshots I can remove. You know what I mean? Like, everything is there to make this hack. But it's just for me to play other games on PS4 that I don't have. And that's all it is to it. Other than that, I could give a fuck less about, like, anything PS4 wise is doing. It's just, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's crazy. It's fucking insane. The fuck? Well, damn, son. Damn, son, what'd you find there? Where's the anime characterized? I've been doing this for like 40 minutes talking to you about PlayStation and shit, just goofing around. And that's what this is gonna be. I will maybe never get this game done, quite honestly, unless I'm playing it like off stream. Oh my gosh. There will be tears to shed soon. Is it her left? Okay, yes, her left. There's not much I can really fuck with and do on these eyes. Let's see what Xbox does at E3. Yeah, man. Like I said, hopefully they got something to show. Hopefully they got something to show. Cause I really believe in Xbox. Quite honestly, like with the stuff they've done recently, if they can port that over and keep that going for the next generation of games, and keep that going for the next generation after that, and after that, and after that, and always letting us come back to, let's say not 8 years down the line, let's say 10 years down the line, they have, you know, Xbox whatever the fuck it is, and we're coming back and playing this, and we're like, oh, these graphics were trash back. Yeah, man, these graphics are poo. Like, it's not realistic looking anymore. Who knows? Who knows? Only time can tell. Got that heterochromia going on. Her face is, her jawline is just so damn. Ugh. Her jawline is so thin. I don't want a girl with no fat jaw, but high and low. It's not what I want. Jaw contour. Similar creatures. Anyway, this character is ugly as fuck. Maybe one day I'll do a fucking build on it for just get someone's stats or something and put them in. Yeah, all this dirt on her face. Like, you see how the lighting ends right there? Like, you see her on the nose, how it's dark, and then it does, like, it's still lighting, I get that, but it just, it makes it look so dirty. I know it's Dark Souls, it's not supposed to be clean, but God. So damn grungy looking. Ugh. Yuck. Laugh lines. Can we just not have those there at all? I can see him looks like a mustache. Where's the middleman on this shit? Anyway. Looks like we're ready to go, I guess. Wondering if it's the class I should do. You know what? Fuck it. We can always adjust later on. This is just starting stats. You can always change yourself. That's the cool part about Dark Souls. But yeah, I don't know. I try to play with what I like and not play with what I want to like. I don't want to like Dark Souls, but I also realize that like it's a game that definitely challenges me, and that's what I'm looking for right now in games. The game that's gonna challenge me. I already know the style of how it works and shit. I don't need a new game to learn new mechanics. I just want a game that I could pick up pretty easily. I mean, just get done. Oh my gosh. Bro, them legs are thick. My gosh. Shield. Parry. Swing. Bigger swing. Circle should be your run button. Yeah. And then you can jump with that. You circle into heavy swing. That, your jumping attack. You switch. And you have your double swords? Okay. Bong. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch. I don't know if I'm gonna want to stick to shield though, or just go full. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I'm gonna suck at this game, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, control your camera, no shit. Regular attack. Gotta remember that X button doesn't do anything here besides action. I can read that. But dot circle is your dodge. I'm using that a lot. Strong attack. Target. Yeah, it's gonna be a bitch. I'll tell you what though. Backstep. Oh. Moving back. Yeah, I could easily die here. I'm still thinking, and I'm still thinking about the Monster Hunter fucking style. Sometimes all those swings first. Ashen Flask. We got 2 of those. Fuck me, dude. Something's a little off though. I don't know if I'll even start and finish this shit. Got an enemy critical hit. Wait, say that again? Oh. Backstab. You should call it a backstab. It is a critical, yes, but you should call it a backstab. I'm so glad you guys are easy because it's not going to be easy in like 2 minutes from now. Far from that, I'll tell you what. Turn back. They said that because there's a big fuck back here. There he is. I'll come back. I don't feel confident right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. And like, even though me dying doesn't cost me anything here, it's still like, you know, you got no health, you got nothing going on. Honestly, I might even call the stream an end real quick because I just. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. L1 and R1 is the kick. What? Say that again? Left and R1 kicks? L? guys fucking with me? Left plus R1 equals kick. Well, you saw that shit? That was cool. I gotta test this out. I swear kick used to be just like a regular fucking button. What the Russell? Wait, I swear kick was just like... That's a lie. L plus R1 at the same time. I know my left stick, I'm not crazy. Parry to repel attack. Repose F2, that's so parry. Boop. Slap. I'm just used to Bloodborne's crazy ass running mechanics and like the way it moves around. This shit just boggles my mind. But seriously, that kick button, what the fuck? I feel like it's... Yo, I'm crazy, right? Like, maybe it's just me? I don't fucking know, dude. I swear it's just me. I'm trying to look at the quality of my stream too. It doesn't look great. I don't like it. I'm gonna try and do better next time, guys. I don't like my quality of my streams, dude. But I gotta check something real quick. Yo, this shit bothers me. That shit's a fucking lie. Kicking uses the standard light attack button, which by default is the right bumper on L or L1 button for PS4. Wait, what? Tilt it towards your enemy. Time them, hitting the button just as you tap the analog stick in the right direction. What? Am I crazy or what, dude? Bruh. I can't figure it out. What the fuck? Yeah, I think so. I think it is just my weapon. I think it's my weapon style. It's not allowing me to do it. You want to tap up on the stick all at the same time. Yeah, that's what I get right there. That's what I do instead. Same for the jump attack with R2. A little awkward, but it's much easier than the first Dark Souls. See, I get that one. This is what I get when I do this. Okay, so it's my style. That's annoying as fuck. Anyway. Pop this chat back out. Alright, let's skip past this first boss and then I'll probably just call it a stream. Already been like fucking an hour. Sorry about not showing as much. Look at this fucking grandiose fucking place. Now, I'm not a guy about lore and shit. I know a few characters here and there, but I'm no fucking, oh, Lothric and his people were slaves for 20 years, and then he didn't become a slave anymore because he's really good at what he does. Like, he can really scratch the surface of a butthole, if you know what I mean. You know, I don't know about any of that, but I ain't too lost. What's up, bitch? That's the backstab. That's the backstab. I don't get confident with those backstabs though. Nor am I ever going to be really confident. Also sucks because you don't get health back. So it's not like Bloodborne where they had a mechanic of actually getting health back. You just gonna get in there. Almost backflipped off the fucking cliff. You saw that shit? I can't play this game. Hey, give me your shit. Fading soul. Sweet. I'm gonna go back to the top and start all over again. Ooh. Rest. Cemetery of Ash. We catching him? That running attack doesn't do as much damage, huh? Alright. Kicking bodies everywhere. Oh, I didn't jump to get it. Oh, I'll come back and try it after. I don't have to come back anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. And I missed the down stab too. Oh well, fuck him. This game moves really beautifully though, I'll tell you that. Like, whether you have Xbox, no, not Xbox, whether you have PS4 or PS4 Pro, it looks beautiful. Now here is the motherfucker. I don't think I'm going to be blocking though. I don't think I need to. I'm so used to the Bloodborne setup now, I don't know how to do anything else besides that. Hey man, I'm going to remove the sword real quick, if you don't mind, okay? Just pull it right out of your body, okay? Alright. Alright, fuck. Oh shit, that's not good. Hey man, let me just circle straight for you, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Whoa! Lord. Easily die here. I mean, you're trying to be a hero right now. Hey man, you slow that shit down, dinosaur head. This ain't shit fucking Hunter of Monsters. After all the fucking Monster Hunter I've been doing though, like, this ain't even that bad. I just wish I had this fucking stamina. Hey man. Coil sword. Lulex Grundier. It's... Oh. That wasn't that bad. But he's supposed to be easy anyway. I mean, there's harder characters than him. I mean, sorry, there's easier characters than him, I'm sure. But, yeah, he's a bitch. I almost died to those fucks up there compared to him. So, I mean, if he's a problem, then I should just stop playing this game now, you know what I mean? I took that one hit because I was being a little cuck fuck, but he's not that bad. He ain't that bad. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, John. Why do I do that? I didn't press down my what is wrong? Hey, man, you good? I'll put my shield back on. You guys scared me. Did I parry? Oh, I thought I parried him. I was like, bro, did I just parry your ass? Did I just fucking parry your ass, bro? I don't feel like going down the hill is a smart idea. Man, look what you did. What do you mean? The crunching of their bodies is I don't even have words for it. Rattling my eardrums? That's a good word. Alright. I don't know why I came back to do this, but it doesn't matter to me. More practice for this guy. The way he comes in though, I can't parry this moves like that. See, I'm not good at parrying. I'm the kind of guy that's gonna block your shit. Not that I won't try, but it is not happening. So I was playing GTA 3 on the phone. I saw YouTube saying that we were live. I closed the game so fast. What, dude? I've been live. What do you mean? You talked to me for like... Oh, this must be an old message there or something. It's like, dude, I've been talking to you for like a fucking 40 minutes. What if you can parry? Can you parry the fucking arrow back? You wanna try that again, guy? Did I do that? Can you do that one more time? 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 Hey! Can you do it one more time? Did I parry that the first time? Did I parry it all 3 times? Okay, before the stream? Yeah, sorry about that. I'm glad that they kind of do this. I kind of like that they tell you that I'm streaming, but I just wish it was more accurate. Because who came in earlier when I was playing Agents of Mayhem? Fucking Soul came in. Or as you guys may know him as what is his other fucking YouTube name? But he came in, he's like, yeah, they didn't say anything. What the fuck? And then also my dude Joey came in too, and he's like, yeah, they didn't say shit. Like, damn. Anyway, open up this thing. This is going to be a bitch. I will tell you what, this is going to be a playthrough. Broken swords. That coil sword though, is that even... Can I even bro? Excuse me. Just running with the R1 that now everything's like fucking me up. And I don't like things being shot at me if I can't parry them. Just kidding, it's fine. You guys are good. Like, if this was last year, before I got Monster Hunter, I would not feel comfortable playing this game again. Or like playing another Dark Souls. Honestly, after Dark Souls 2, I was like, I'm done with Dark Souls. I can't play any more Dark Souls. And then I got Bloodborne. And I was like, I'm fucking done with Bloodborne. I can't play any more Souls series game. And then I got Dark Souls 3. I just like to torture myself, man. I don't know what it is. I like to torture myself playing these fucking games. I just love pain. Without love. Pain. You can't get enough. Pain. I don't know the rest of the lyrics of that song. So I'll stop there before I go on too long. But, like, it's just one of those things where you're just like, fuck, open menu. Oh, thanks. Now they tell me. You just press the start button too. But yeah, it is one of those games where I'm just like, damn, this sucks. Because I know what's to come. I know I'm going to hate a lot of the shit that happens in this fucking game. But I'm more than likely ready for it than most average players are. Because I've done this shit too long. Oh, shit! I knew the setup! Motherfucker, come here, dog! I knew it was a setup! I knew I shouldn't have stood there! God damn it! Hey! Did he jump off a cliff or something? He did! Dumbass! Fucking mutt. I knew that was a setup all along! You don't just have shit in the corner of the... Watch it say some dumb shit like, no, don't look down. Deep. Motherfucker! Well, if you want real jump scares from me, then watch this game, because no horror game can compete with this fucking shit. I promise you that. There's no, and I mean there's no horror game that can get me more fucking scared than this game here. I promise you that.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a
Yeah.
firekeeper.
What's up, bitch? Hey,
I
sexy.
tend to the flame.
I want to like her. I want to be in her. Let's have some lesbian
Welcome
love.
to the I tend the lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end I am at thy side.
Like, you see those fucking shadows that show up? That's another player on their own thing, and they just doing dumb shit, and it just pops up for you. That shit scares me more than anything. Any fucking horror game. What game we talking about earlier? What game did you fucking say? Fucking agony. Than any agony could ever give me. I promise you, there is no jump scares in any games that have given me more jump scares than fucking Souls games. I'm telling you, dude. When you play Fear 2, you will jump. I'm sure I'll have a few hiccups here and there, but there you will see a lot, and I mean a lot of fuckery squared when it comes to this shit.
Then take nourishment.
Just touch what? They're blocking it. But yeah, man, you wanna fucking scare me? Here we go. Can you simplify that? Or I guess not. HP goes up on that shit. I'm pretty sure other things go up as well, but HP is always a plus. FP, who I really need it. Wait, endurance is your... So your vitality, isn't your vitality the same? No, equipment load. Okay, so vitality is how much you can hold. And it also comes out other things that add on later on, resistances and such of that sort. So let's put some in that and put some of that.
Farewell, Ashen One.
No problem. I mean, yeah. Well, you saying all those I should play Max Payne again? Yeah, that's always a. Dude, I want to do that so bad, but I just don't have. I can't find the time to really just sit here and click and clack anymore. I want to get them on like console versions because those are, besides like the save things and all that, like it's just better to play those kind of games on a console, in my opinion. Because that's how I started with that. I played it on PC first, like Max Payne 2. I started with Max Payne 2, one of the first big playthroughs on my channel first, and it was kind of just that, you know. And I played it on PC first, so it was always that thing. But I don't need it to be played on PC, because I always know that the console version, when it came to the console version, would kind of be better anyway. I'm sorry, Souls Dead. That guy right there? There's a problem. Let's go fuck with him. He'll probably fall off a cliff and die. Or something. Hey man, get your scrawny ass down here, bitch! Uh oh, that's not good. Put your shield up, kids. Be a bumpy ride. Oh yeah, the poison's real. The poison's real! The poison's real! Alright, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. I'm not ready for this fight, honestly. I'm gonna try that parry thing. Or not. I don't like parries. I don't like parries. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bruh. Bruh. I said I'm fucking sorry, guy. If you chase me down here, I'll fuck you up. I swear on it, bruh. I'll do it. I don't care. Fucking katana wielding motherfucker. You say that about Resident Evil 2? When did I say that about Resident Evil 2? I never played Resident Evil 2 on my channel. What are you talking about, dude?
Ashen produce the mark to Loth. Very well.
I played Resident Evil 1 remastered recently on Twitch, but I never played Resident Evil 2. I had a Resident Evil. Wait, did I? I had a Resident Evil 2
Ashen
on.
produce the.
Oh yeah. Can I put the sword in? Forgot about that. There you go. But yeah, never played Resident Evil 2. I was thinking of now Nemesis, which I believe isn't that 3. What, Resident Evil Nemesis? Or is that 2? I don't know. Nor do I give a fuck. Only fucks I give? Undead Bone Shard. Attune your spells. I don't need spells. Organize your shit. Boosting HP until death. I definitely need those soon. Titanite Shards. I'm gonna use that. Maybe I'll get something out of it. Why do it make shit so difficult? This game. Oops, sorry. I should put these away before I hurt myself or someone else. You can throw a punch and be like, oh, I punched you by accident. But you cut someone up. It's a different story, dude.
Pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary and yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me.
So this harder than Skyrim?
As I want.
Is Skyrim difficult for you? This isn't no Skyrim. If you can't put Skyrim and Dark Souls in the same category ever, because they're not the same games. They're not supposed to be by any means. They're not. That's crazy, bruh. Prism Stones. Mark path at placing on the ground. Yeah, this ain't no baby game. I'll tell you what. This will definitely challenge your fucking merit. This will challenge you to really step your game up. If you want a game to really challenge you, the Soul series doesn't do it. This game will leave you legit crying sometimes, just thinking, what the fuck do I have to do to get past a certain character?
I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
You can't. The thing is, every kill you get, or every certain things you get, it drops souls, and souls is your currency in this game. Skyrim pissed me off much because they killing me. Well, they're killing you because you don't have the level to fight them. You can't just go in. This ain't your Call of Duty, man. You can't just go in there and fight everything. You have to level up a certain way. You have to have certain spells and certain things to use to level up. The same thing with me. I gotta go back and kill a couple things here. And I'm probably gonna go back and try and kill that fucking blue, whatever the fuck that is, and fuck it up. That's the plan, right? But if I go back in there and don't have any plan or any setup, you're dead. I will play Skyrim for you to show you how to really play Skyrim. If you want to see that, I can make that happen for you and show you how to really play Skyrim. Because I finished Skyrim. Well, got past the story elements of it, right? I've gotten past that point. I spent hours and days doing that shit. But Skyrim's fun, and Skyrim keeps going on to become fun. And it keeps getting better. With mods and shit, it helps out even more. But same thing with Fallout. Right? You can't just go into thinking, hey, I'm gonna be going with a pistol, I'm gonna kill this giant fucking Deathclaw, I'm gonna kill it with a pistol all by myself, I'm gonna shoot it until it's limp. Nah, dude. You need to go in there with the right stuff. So, these games, when it comes down to the setting, sure, you can say they're medieval style games with horses and shit. But other than that, it's far from the truth, man. It's two different games by a long shot. Two different games, man. This game requires you to pay attention to what you're fucking doing. It requires you to step your game up. You put fire on it? Oh shit. This guy is... They kind of just unlocked everything for you all the way. What? Oh, that's badassery. Can I swap it back? Oh, that's badass, dude. So I don't even need I don't need magic. Not at least not that I know of. Just give it all, put all your shit into regular Estus flask, reinforced Estus flask.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
I didn't buy anything from you, asshole. Can't squander anything. I don't got it. Cuck. The dragon in Skyrim killed you about 20 times, but yeah, you can't just. You're not gonna just walk up to him and just start swinging and think you're gonna bust his ass. You're not gonna. It's not gonna work that way, dude. I'm trying to tell you. It's just like in this game, there's gonna be dragons and shit coming up here too. I can't just go in his face and like, oh, bing, 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 swing, 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 and be done. No, no, no. You really have to think about everything you do, because if you don't, you're fucked. It's just the truth of the matter, man. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Well, he did, bitch. But yeah, I can show you how to play Skyrim. I can show you how to play it well. I can show you how to do shit and have fun doing it. It's not all. It's not gonna be just fucking, you know. What the fuck was that? I don't think whatever is down there is safe. You hear that shit? Hey man, whatever's in here, you need to shut the fuck up. Unless it's just him smacking his fucking hammer. He'll do this forever, dude. You can stay here and he'll just do it forever. Watch. Let's just stay here forever. Occasionally he'll stop for like half a second, just to kind of reset, but he's right back on. He's just smacking this thing forever. Do you understand how much smacking you don't need to do to fix this? You need to get out of the sword, son. You've been smacking this shit already too many times. It's already overbent. He ain't got no heat. He has no heat pressure on it or nothing. He's just smacking a fucking sword for the rest of his life. You know how hard a life that is, son? You know what kind of life you gotta live to smack a sword forever? The sword's already complete, son. It's already complete. Visions of death. All the more let there be sadness. Hey man, don't make it so real. I know I'm gonna die. But anyway, when we go back to the Estus Flask thingy, when we go back to the sword in the middle, it should give the Estus class a 4. So I don't want magic. I don't need magic. Magic runs are not for me. After Dark Souls 2 magic run, no more of that shit, bitch. Cause you know how that shit go. But yeah, even on the class you pick, boss gaming dude, like you depending on what class you pick, you gotta think about what you're going into. Sometimes you gotta bring, you know, what do you call it, like I don't even know the fucking word right now. You gotta bring someone with you. Might need a companion. You might need to, you know what I mean? You might need to bring some potion. You might have to reinforce some weaponry, reinforce yourself so you don't take as much damage. All those little things like that. They don't tell you. There's no necessarily a tutorial on how to play Dark Souls. There's no tutorial on really how to play Skyrim. You just go in there and you learn. They tell you all the controls. They'll tell you what buttons do what. But it's up to you to learn how to fucking do anything else. You want to learn how to get the fuck out of here? Well, you best learn how the fucking layout works, boy. Because if not, you're done, son. That's how it be. Yeah, that's what we need to be. Everything in here matters, man. You see that green bar? That's my stamina. On the top of that shit is my magic. On top of that shit, that's my health. The thing is, I don't know if I want to go this way. Because that guy has poison on his sword too, which doesn't help me by the slightest either. And I can't block it either. That's the other shitty part. Is this shield so trash? I want to try and force him off the cliff. But he just... look at the way he swings. Watch when he goes for a swing. You see that shit? There's no time to really recover off of that. Which makes him a hard fight. You see that parry? You see that parry shit? He's a skilled individual, man. He's a skilled fuck. Oh my gosh, I don't have the sword. I don't have the sword with me. No. Jesus Christ. Nah. I'll come back. I'm over here thinking, oh, I got him with the parry and shit. There was no parry for me, but I deflected some damage. And I was like, oh, I got this. And then I fucking punch him in the face. He's like, what the fuck is this? Yo, Tim Plumley P. I don't speak kanji, bro. I'm sorry. Well, welcome to the stream, Tim. Alright, let's try and die. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna be a hero. Let's just go try and see the other guy's about. See if he's worth the fight. I think I gotta go that way anyway. So no matter what I do, they're not making it easy for me. So turn back is kind of a... Why don't I just fucking transfer over there? What am I doing? What's wrong with me? Travel time. Firelink Shrine. Cemetery of Ash. Hallway of Lothric. Where the fuck is this at? Nah, I want to go back here. Challenge myself real quick. If I die, I don't have that many souls anyway. But yeah, if you have souls and they kill you, you drop all those souls and you might have to fight, get them all again. You might think, oh, I got all this shit going. You can't just store souls in a fucking box either. You legit keep them with you at all times or you use them. So you're kind of fucked if you're not paying attention to what's going on. I mean, you're just fucked anyway. But you're more fucked if you don't do what you're supposed to do. This screen is so big though that it's just overwhelming. It's overwhelming to my eyes. Like I can only keep my brain on the center of what's going on though. Hey man, don't do that. That's a bad idea. Get fucked like that, boy. Look at this donut-looking motherfucker. Slow down there, Chico. Thank you. And I also want to try some fuckery. This thing's whatever it is gonna fuck me up. This water can't. Oh, the water's so deep. How do you even walk through that shit? Wherever this is, it's gonna give me a fucking hassle, dude. Look at this motherfucker. What is that? Jesus Christ. Hey man, actually not that bad, but you're still annoying. He's not gonna have any weak points. You legit have to not die. Yeah. Wait, what's next? What's next, Sunshine? I should have fucking smacked him. Oh well. A wasted opportunity. That's that wasted opportunity that means you're dead, you know? Hey, Ice Fuck! Stop fucking moving. Oh, you got it. You hit good. You hit good. You do well. What the rascal? Hey man, get over here. Can't fucking head up. I want to smack him. I can't even keep my focus on the fuck. Let's go, boy. I've been dodging this whole time. I don't think I need a shield anymore, honestly. Patience, my man. Patience. Ah, I knew once he started getting going on and stuff. I know once he got going, he wasn't doing stuff. That's Dark Souls for you. First death. Here's to 1,000,000 more. I knew once he got started, he wasn't gonna stop fucking going in. And if I didn't get behind him, I'd have been fucked. But at the same time, I think I could have got more damage done on him in the first place. Like I said, this is the good times to actually go in. Because right now, quite honestly, I don't have any souls to really worry about. As time goes on, I'm fucked. It gives you a perk though, or something that gives you, when you get a backstab, you get that fucking damage back, bro. You gotta have something like that. Like, and right now, maybe it's not worth me fighting him because I don't think he gives you much. I know he gives you a bunch of souls, but I mean that's not like. It's like nothing, really. But if he gets his fucking hand, he gets his little grubby ass fingers on me, dude, I'm fucked. Hey. Hey, Ice Boy. Ooh, that shit, it was so 3D, it almost hit me in my eye. Hey, fucko. Ooh, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful, weird swing. Like a up swing or something like that. Upper thrust. Yo ass, boy. Woo-hoo! Look at that. Shit. Love it. What are you gonna do? Fucko. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I can see. How quickly I went up, though. What the? King Cole? Trying to get that fucking tail. It's not gonna come off or something, but I'm trying to hit it so I don't have to really get in his face. Ah, no, that's not good. I'm trying to get in your face, guy. Let me just touch your body. Ah, no, that's not good. I need to take them good swings, dude. Come on, over here, fucko. Can't get greedy though. He can't get greedy. Can't get greedy. Cause if he goes for a fucking combo or something, a killer combo, it's over with my ass. It's over for ya. But now I'm gonna have to rely on skill because I don't have anything left. Hopefully I have some skill. Oh gosh. I was hoping those didn't make like some fucking freeze shit or something. He knows what he's doing. But so do I! No! Please don't kill me! Oh, that jump is great! Ah! Right there! You fucking fuck. I needed my fucking swords to be stronger, man. I should be just cracking them. Like, I think I like a halberd right there. Oh my gosh, that should be awesome. That should be awesome. But also, it's not always your weapons too. Sometimes your character's skill set that may not be enough. Which I'm sure my character is just straight up trash anyway. But that's not my problem here. Okay, now what? Don't trip on your dick. So I don't know if Bloodborne's the only one in the game that does it. I know you drop your souls here, and now you can pick them back up, like you saw me do before. But I also don't know if they sometimes have them, like they become the soul itself. I think this is a Bloodborne thing. Away. Greed only gets you dead. Slow down there, Icy. Love if you can break them shit, but that's fucking cool as fuck. That is so, like, look at that shit. That's so fucking cool. And the cache stays there for a bit. There's your fucking game. I really don't want him to combo me, because he combos me, I'm fucked. I know that's what's cool. I know if he combos me, I'm fucked. Can you come over here so I can keep the focus on your ass? He felt that shit. He definitely felt that shit. Oh gosh, I felt that too. Slow down there, Pachinko. Oh gosh, why'd I let him just do that to me? I'm just giving him a reason to fucking get back in too. I really want my sprint button though to be L1. I mean, L3. Cause I keep thinking to sprint with it, like most games have you do now. Maybe you could change it. No hero shit. He's almost dead. Couple more swings will probably do it. I still know my range on these fucking weapons either. There we go. Big words. Titanite scale. Jesus Christ. Got me some shit. Fuck yeah. I'm talking about. So yeah, this game, you come back to it, you die, you come back to it, you die, you come back to it. Pretty simple, pretty basic. If you never played a Souls game before, don't know what to tell you. They're fun, challenging for some, and for others, they get used to it. They like the time and the patience. You can spend an hour or even more fighting a boss, even if you've been playing the game, you know, a million times, just because you like the way to pick at. So you like that fucking number to be picked at constantly, again and again and again and again and again. I mean, some people love that shit. It makes them fucking hard, and then some are like, this is stupid. I don't get this. Why people like this? And I'm in the middle of I like this, and why do people still like this series? Not because it's some, you know, it's not some kind of played out series where it's just constantly doing the same thing again and again and again. It's not that kind of thing. It's just, how do you keep going? You know? Well, lose my fucking mind. And like I said, some people are into this shit. There's one of my dudes I'm always watching, fucking avoiding the puddle. He's always playing hard games to challenge himself, and he likes that shit. I can't see myself, you know, playing this 2 or 3 more times. But he could go in there and make a couple of different builds and have a bunch of people in his chat that are just keeping him, you know, involved and keeping him awake and keeping him going, and be all about it. But that's just him. You know what I mean? That's the difference between me and him, is he can keep fucking going with it, where I'm just like,
just what needs.
He doesn't sell weapons though.
Pretty be careful.
Ah, how...
He doesn't sell weapons. The ever fuck. She does though. But they're just regular weapons. They're not even like good shit. I mean, this one's alright. Is there a comparison thing I can compare it to? Let's see the weapons here. So we have your short swords, your daggers, halberds, sorcerer's staffs, talisman, swords.
Ashen one.
Honestly, really thinking about getting rid of like this shield. Like, I don't need it.
Ashen one.
Dance off in the
Reduce
W, not a fan of
coil,
it.
The Moctoloth.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Very
dance
well.
off
Then
or
take
something?
up.
Recently that I don't know about. I mean, I don't watch it anyway. I don't know. So whatever happens, happens, man. I can't. I'll make the rules on there. It's crazy that 515 health is like nothing. It's like crust. I don't think stamina is my issue. I think endurance may be my thing right now. And if I'm really going into like this,
Farewell, Ashen.
I really want to challenge myself. I just challenged myself there, but I think, I don't see this a lot. I think I need to just get better at not just the game, but get my stuff better as well. Reinforced weapons. Like, these can't be. Wait, what? Oh, it needs 2 Titanite shards. Ain't that a fucking bitch? To make it better. Infusing weapons, twin soul blades, but I don't have any gems. What about repairing your equipment? None of that.
Prithee, be careful.
Oh, they had a dance off on SmackDown Live. Well, sorry to hear that. I mean, sometimes you gotta get all the monotony of wrestling and kind of lighten it up. I mean, they haven't had a dance off in a long time, so there you go. If you're not a fan of it, that's up to you, but they're still gonna do it. You know what I mean? It's still gonna happen. You can't control that kind of fuckage. Yeah, that's the kind of combo I want, but then they can't recover off of that fast enough. I'm still trying to get my controls down for this too. Wait, what the fuck was that? Yo, you two up there? Shut the fuck up! I barely touched that button. Like, it does that too many times. If you kill me, I'm gonna be upset. Is this no space to fight your ass too? Like, I will fucking die trying to fight you up here, dude. You pull your fist? I was about to say, you wanna go? Fisticuffs, my boy? Bye-bye, bitch! Watch the souls go. Watch it. 2,000. Because I'm that good. Alright, so... he might have dropped a weapon, and I can't have it now. Door isn't open from this side. What the fuck was the point of me killing him then? Oh my gosh, he probably had a good weapon. I mean, I probably couldn't use it anyway, but... that's not the point. 2K17's online's ending soon? Well, I mean... I'd assume. What the fuck? What do you guys want? I didn't do shit. I just killed your boy. I think. Oh, stop being a bitch. Now you're a corpse of mine. You're a cook. But yeah, I don't know, man. Shit like that don't matter, man. I mean, none of us are playing 17 still. I mean, some people are, but no one's really playing 17 online still. It's fucking over. Who cares? When 14 closed down, people were upset. That's when shit mattered. When fucking... what other fucking game was it? When 13... I think it was 13 closed down too. Everyone was like, yeah, fuck. That's when it mattered. But now they're just... I mean, when it comes down to it, it don't matter, man. It's okay. Where am I going? Almost walked off the fucking cliff. I thought there was an ending there. Saudi. Look at that. Where am I going? Oh, I'm trying to find the fucking entrance to this thing. There's only one entrance. Woo! Eh! Good. I don't even know what I used my magic for. Like, how did I lose magic just now?
Produce the mark of a Tolof.
I would ask him to level me up, but like, fuck. And I'd ask him to do it, but he can't. There's no point. Oh yeah. I meant to do this. I wonder if he left a weapon. Because, like, I killed his ass, right? If he comes back, then whatever, but... I think he left something up there. I think I just saw... yeah, I see it. You see that shit? If I left that behind, I'd been fucked. Ooh! Uchikatana! Master's attire and master gloves. Oh! This is going to be the greatest playthrough of all time. When you give me an Uchikatana, this is going to be a great playthrough. I can't wait. Oh man, this is going to be phenomenal. Just can't wait to say this game is the best game of all time. Here we go. He doesn't have any pants. That's fucking perfect. Let's take mine off. Okay, put them back on. Cool. What else do we have here? Nothing? Great! What about these weapons? Uchikatana? Oh man, can't use this I can't use this effectively. Well damn, this shit sucks. I don't want it anymore. You know what? Effective my ass. I'm gonna pull it out. Look at this. Look at this. Swing and a miss. Watch me. Here we go. Watch me parry. Oh, that's the parry. Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that shit. 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 Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Fuck yeah, that's gonna be a good game. beat the master and became the master now. Ha! Oh, shit. What do I need to make this work? Woo! Ah! Come down like a thunderous strike. Something like that. This music kind of sucks complete ass, honestly.
Produce the Motoloth.
Shut up and let me do what I do best. What do I need to make this better? What do I need to make this work? Because quite honestly, I can't. Take this off. FP cost. Equip load. Would hurt me too much. Weight ratio 47%. It's gonna make me roll like a fucking nerd. Then again, I'll need 2 fucking shields. That fucking probably helps out a lot too. Even though this has less durability, it probably has some kind of different. No, actually, this is still better than this piece of shit. To an extent, there needs to be a isn't there? Yeah, comparison. That's what I was looking for. R3 compare details. Comparing it to what? Of what I have in my right hand? Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Fucko? Bucko? I still don't get the comparison thing. Battlefield 5, they're doing anything to make the game better than Battlefield 1, but they already fucked up. I wouldn't want to play Battlefield 1 if they're just gonna fucking base all their ideas and shit off of fucking hold on. Sorry, I was looking at time. I wouldn't want to play their game if they're just gonna base everything off of saying, hey, well, we're gonna have a battle royale and we're gonna make it the best. Call of Duty's doing the same thing, dude. Call of Duty, they copy and paste it and it goes to 2K. Sure, but I like 2K and I can fuck with it. Call of Duty's been copy and paste, but they give you the same thing every year, including DLC, and people still eat it up. So the fact that now there are people that say, oh well, this game's garbage. Now they're taking the campaign out, something I play about an hour of before I just say fuck it, or just go back to playing multiplayer, which most people do. Most people play the campaign like maybe once or twice to get all the trophies and shit, and then they're done. You don't play through the campaign of Call of Duty. When's the last time someone played through a campaign of Call of Duty since like not Black Ops, since like fucking Modern Warfare 2? Think about that. Not that many people go through and want to play it a second or third time. It's done. Who cares about the campaign? So the fact that they take the campaign out, something that everyone kind of wants now, because everyone's asking for story in their video games now all of a sudden, right? When it was all about the gameplay before, which gameplay makes the story just as much as anything else, right? If you can have all the gameplay you can have all the story in the world, but the gameplay is trash. I'm not gonna fucking sit there and play it, right? Think about it that way. Who fucking cares about the story then, right? You play the story and that's it, right? You play most of your time playing any Call of Duty game is playing multiplayer. No one says I'm gonna play the campaign and then I'm done. When I played Black Ops 1 on the PS3, I played the story in one night with my boy. Played through it in one night. Then that was it. That was it. Yo, Zach, welcome to the stream, man. Playing some Dark Souls 3, but just talking about games and gameplay in general and things like that sort. But when you're going back to things like that, now it took them how long to feel cheated out of their game because of not having a campaign this year for Call of Duty? Fuck them. Fucking Activision's been taking money out your ass for fucking years, and no one's noticed until now. At least with 2K, you noticed it when you noticed the gameplay change of how it went from okay to like okay, like playing Dark Souls 3 as well now. Yeah, I just started it up. I just began, and this clothes are complete garbage. I'm switching back. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, like this shit don't matter now. Like you've been getting fucked for ages, making a new Deus Ex game, but that's another story. You're bringing up stuff that we're not even going into right now, Boss Gaming. I'm saying what they're doing right now, dude, with Call of Duty and Battlefield it's a cash grab because they know this. There hasn't been a bigger game in a while since your Call of Duties, you know, the earlier Call of Duties that have come out and GTA. When GTA 6 hits, it's gonna be a fucking blast. Everyone's gonna be on that shit. When just like when Rockstar pulls out fucking Red Dead Redemption 2, everyone and their mother's fucking gerbil's gonna be on that shit. Everyone's gonna be on that shit. Everyone. But when Call of Duty hits and has that battle royale, they're trying to milk off of what Fortnite's success is, and Fortnite's gonna crash hard soon enough. But right now it's on top of the game. They're on top of their game, right? They're the biggest, not biggest money-making game, but it's one of the biggest talked about games in recent memory, honestly. And that's crazy because everyone knows about Fortnite, right? Even if you don't know about, even if you're not a gamer and you don't really know about Fortnite, you've probably heard it in an article or something how this is taking over right now. It is taking over a lot of things. It's taking over a lot of games that, you know, could have had that. I can give you links to the guy who was talking about this. This is where I'm getting most of the information from this guy. And he speaks up a lot about it. And I'm just kind of reiterating what he's saying. But Fortnite's just a big game right now. And what are they going to do? They're going to take and try and milk off every single bit. And you don't have to be a Fortnite player to know this. How Fortnite's a big game. And that other games are going to try and take the idea as well. How many games on mobile have you seen that are just rip-offs of PUBG? How many rip-offs have you seen of Fortnite on mobile recently? All those advertised games that they're putting on YouTube now. Or how we're doing this and we're going to do it in a mobile aspect. Like, you can't. Stop. You can't do it. It's not how it's supposed to work. Right? It's just how it is, man. It's just how it be. It's the time that we're in. Right? But Call of Duty fans cannot act like they, oh, well, this is bullshit. It can't take this anymore. Like, you guys are getting, Call of Duty fans have been getting fucked in the ass forever. And I mean forever. And it's just now that they're noticing that they're getting fucked in the ass. Like I said, you can compare it and say, hey, no, 2K copy and paste all the time too, and sure they do. But at least we've noticed it for a long time. We noticed that the fucking that Call of Duty and all that shit. Not Call of Duty. We noticed that back before it was even 2K, the 2K WB2K series. Well before the WB2K series, that THQ was running it, not necessarily running out of ideas. They didn't have the it factor anymore that they have back on your Here Comes the Pains, right? Everyone talks about Here Comes the Pain but one of the best wrestling games. It is one of the best wrestling games, right? But I'm not gonna go back and play Here Comes the Pain, just fucking trying to make a season out of it, when there's only so much you can do in that game when it comes down to it. The simplistic factors of what it has in it can't compete with what the new games are doing, whether or not these new games are trash or not, right? It's just the fact of the matter. There's certain things you can't do, and Here Comes the Pain that you can't do in there, and there's certain things you can't do in Here Comes the Pain that you can do in there. I get that. That's fine. That's all cool and dandy. But when it comes down to it, I'm not gonna go back to fucking Here Comes the Pain too often. I may do it every once in a while to say, hey, well, let's see what we can do with Here Comes the Pain this season. Sure. Right now, you gotta look at what's running on top. And people are going to try and milk off whatever they can from the top selling games and make the best of them. When the MOBAs, all the MOBA games were running shit, when all the Overwatches were coming out and shit like that, the hero shooters, how many hero shooters did you see popping up when Overwatch came around? Right? It was just how it was. Yo, Weapon X, welcome to the stream, dude. It was just how it was. You know what I'm saying? It's just a shitty time to be in as a player of shooting style games. And if it came down to it, and if they really want to do that, they'd probably do it Overwatch as well. And you know what? It'd probably have some kind of success to it. Just cause. The thing is, there's so many different characters in it, it wouldn't make any sense. Because that means every character would have to be balanced to have about the same health, and all that. Or you have some guy camping in the back. There would have to be a certain way to do it. Which is why Overwatch can't do that. It's not that they can't do it, but there's just too many complications to make it happen. Right? So leave the PUBGs and the Fortnites to themselves. They're having their success period right now, and they'll crash. Everything has its ups and everything has its downs. Right now, let it do its up. But with ups and other that, there's always someone else trying to copy and do what you do. Call of Duty doesn't have that aspect to really give you anything more than just a good shooter, right? If you play PUBG or Fortnite, you'll see that the shooting in the game is not really the best. The hitboxes are off as fuck. You'll hit someone in the chest and it'll end up being a headshot. Why? Because the hitbox is horrible. I have a white soapstone if you want help. Yeah, Zach, I'm gonna try and do some solo for a while. I'll try to see how far I can get. I usually don't need too much help until mid-game anyway, so I'll be fine for now. I don't mind, the thing is I don't mind dying in this game. I've played so much Monster Hunter recently and all that kind of shit that it, like, nothing really gets me anymore. I just killed the fucking guy that has the katana. I took out the first boss pretty much with we just took one hit, and after that it was all me just dodging and getting in there. It's all about what you pick up. Honestly, it's all about what you kind of pick first for your first class. And you can always adjust after that, but you have your character always comes in with a certain style or a certain way they how they have resistances and absorptions and all that kind of shit. So I mean, it all differentiates as time goes on. But man, Crossfire copying PUBG in a new game on phone. That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. And Crossfire's been around for a while. It's not like Crossfire is a new game. They're just trying to take ideas because it's popular right now. And that's what you do. You go where the money's at. Do you say, hey, I'm going to just keep doing me, or are you going to try and do something new? So the fact that Call of Duty is doing something new is making people upset. It could be a big success. It could be a huge success. We don't know. The thing is, Call of Duty's never been about cover systems. There's no cover system there. You kind of hide behind something and hope that the bullet doesn't hit you, or that someone doesn't see your fucking arm, your elbow hair hanging out, and they don't shoot that off, right? That's what you kind of hope with Call of Duty. There's no cover system. If they had, now imagine this. Imagine if you had Uncharted's cover system from Uncharted, let's say Uncharted 2 or Uncharted 3, and you put that in a not necessarily a deathmatch, but you put that in a PUBG scenario, you could really get something going there, quite honestly. You could really get, I could see something going, really going with that. That would be amazing. That could never happen, and right now it's just not the case of the matter. That's not what the game they're about. But not to say that they can't make that happen in the future with Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog could do that. I could see that shit happen, and I'd fully support it. Because I'm pretty sure they'd do a good job on it. Naughty Dog does not fuck up too often on their games. You know what I'm saying? Some games can do it, some games can't. Now the other thing, Battlefield. How are they gonna pull this off? If they're gonna copy and do that as well, how are they gonna do that when there's no cover systems in there? You can legit blow up buildings and shit, which is the difference between Call of Duty and Call of Duty and Battlefield. Is at least with Battlefield you can break shit, you can bust shit up, you can make things not, you know what I mean, not there. You can take down buildings and shit. You can fly and do all the kind of, that would be great. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, man. It's just the time we're in, where Fortnite and PUBG, those battle royale games, are just the games that everyone's hearing about right now. And I mean, it even gives more credit that it's free, right? If battle royale wasn't free, trust me, you wouldn't have half as many people playing it, right? Sorry, not PUBG. If Fortnite wasn't free, you wouldn't have as many people playing it. And if you drop down the price in PUBG, you'd have more people playing it. But most people are not gonna put a fucking $20 into a game that they know may or may not give them anything. You know what I mean? And then Weapon X, you're saying Fortnite and PUBG, etc., are for people that can't really can't play can't play tough. I mean, play tough, challenging, dark games. I mean, like you said, that's opinion, but I don't think that's necessarily the case. Fortnite and PUBG are approachable games. They're much easier to approach. And I'm just really going off what you're saying here. You're half right on that aspect, but let's say this, if you didn't have a PUBG around, and you didn't have other free games that were, just free random shit, let's say Dark Souls was free, and it has some kind of crazy multiplayer aspect to it where you had 10 people at a time doing some kind of raid, like a let's say like a World of Warcraft kind of setup. If this game was totally different, but it had still had that hard dodging style and hard challenging aspect that it has to it, you'd have people playing this if it was free. But what comes down first is you don't have to pay for anything. You don't have to pay for anything. You know what I'm saying? With Fortnite, you have to pay nothing. There's not that many. The reason why PUBG is easy to approach is because it kind of was there first. Fortnite didn't copy the style of Battle Royale, and PUBG's not even the first one to do it either. And neither is, what's the game that came out, H1Z1? That's not the first one to do it either. But it's the first one to really bring it into prominence. Then PUBG said, hey, let's grow upon that. Let's add some things in there. They already have the aspects of cars and things like that. They already have this. Let's elaborate on that. Let's make it better. Let's make it look better. Let's clean it up. Which now H1Z1 is trying to clean up and get it on console, right? But then you have Fortnite, in my opinion, kind of did it the best. And I like Fortnite. And the reason why I like Fortnite a lot more than other Battle Royales is it's smaller maps. A smaller map. You don't have to rely on a car to get you across the damn area because you're already moving. The map's so small that you can get across the map in about 5 minutes. I don't know the time, but that's just me. That's just a guess. You can probably get across the map in about 5 minutes. If you're going diagonally right through, you can probably get through it in 5 minutes. Take all the nonsense. Let's say you have a straight path with no ups and no hills and no anything like that. You can probably get past it in 5 minutes. Where it could take you about it could really take you about an hour to get a car in PUBG, find a gun, possibly. You could have a whole run where you have everything going your way, and a car or something just hits you and run you over, insta kill, right? Done. It isn't the map. If they had maps that were smaller for PUBG, I would still be playing that right now. It's too big. H1Z1's maps are too big, so you're constantly trying to outrun outrun the fog that's killing you. You're constantly outrunning it. So when you finally make it to that next fog piece, you have about 2 seconds to rest before it starts attacking again. That's the difference. At least in Fortnite, hey, you know if you die, I'll just come back again. At least the games are short. So what's the longest like fucking Fortnite game? It'd be like 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe at best. Where PUBG games can last an hour. Seriously. You can say people hype it up, but that's how popularity works. It gets hyped up. You can hype up Fortnite and PUBG, but Fortnite is a game that is free. Right? We're not talking about Save the World. Save the World's kind of out of the question at this point. And when it does come out for free, best people will be playing that too. Because what do? Kill zombies and shit. Upgrade your weapons. Upgrade your cards. All you do is upgrade your shit to get better and kill zombies faster. People just want to kill zombies and build shit. So if you already played Save the World, you're already good at Battle Royale for the most part when it comes to building, which is one of the most important parts about Fortnite's version of the Battle Royale series, is the fact that you build. You build. PUBG doesn't let you build. H1Z1 doesn't let you build. It's like, if you get the gun first and you get whatever you need first, more likely you're gonna win. If you can drive a car better than the other guy and fly around at Mach speed, you have a better chance of winning. If you have a bunch of gold weapons, you have a better chance of winning. Where it's like, hey, you may have a good gun in Fortnite, but you could probably still get a good shot on someone who maybe just missed out a couple bullets, with or without a gold weapon or not. A good sniper with a good, let's say this, a blue sniper can still probably take you out just as much as fast as a Scar can, depending on how good the person's accuracy is. And we're not talking about short range, we're talking about long range here. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. I'm just reading what you're saying. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like when it comes down to making money right now, these games are gonna make that money. There's no argument about it. There's no if, ands, or buts about how it's gonna fucking work out. Because it's gonna work out. Because right now, that's just how it is. So young kids are gonna eat up this shit. Hey, I want to play Fortnite on the go. It's mobile. I want to play on my tablet. It's right there. I want to play on a PC. It's right there. You want to transfer all your stuff that you had on your account from here to here? Done. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to upload any kind of file or anything. When I bought Save the World on PS4, I bought it on a physical disc. I got the early access pack and everything. This is before they did any announcement for it being a battle royale, at all. Before it was even a thing. I had that game. Early access. I was there when the shit was in 30 frames and barely stuttering to stay on that. I was playing it before it was the 60 frame game that you guys see now being Save the World version of Fortnite or the fucking battle royale. It was a hot mess for a minute. Then one update came up, everything changed. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. God damn it! No, I'm just kidding. But that's what happened. And I look back and I was like, man. People can have this on PC now? What the fuck? Been on PC for a while. I looked in there. I added my account to my stuff. It said, yeah, you can have Save the World for free on PC. I said, what? Do I have to start all over? No. What? I can play the Battle Royale too? Yep. If you bought it on here physical or digital, it doesn't matter. It connects to your account, connect your PSN account to the Epic fucking PC account. You have everything for free. You don't have to buy the game again. That's the kind of incentive that you want. That's the incentive that you want. And then you're saying Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Skyrim, Fallout take months for me to get platinum. Yeah, but these games are meant to have these games are meant to have time put into them. The thing about Fortnite and Battle Royale and all that shit, the Battle Royale series is just like, hey, if you die, you're dead. Come back again in 2 seconds because there's another server waiting for you to be added into, just for you to either die again or win, right? Or maybe get close to winning, or maybe get close to losing. That's how it is. It's not supposed to be these long games that you spend time mastering and getting better at. And that's not even to say that, because quite honestly, I've seen a bunch of crazy, and I mean crazy, really good Fortnite players. Crazy good PUBG players. Crazy H1Z1 players. You can check out a previous stream I just did recently with, that I did for H1Z1 on the beta. These dudes are driving in cars. Swapping between seats. Driving at Mach speeds, switching, fighting with other people shooting rockets, and they're dodging them. They're in the car, they're out of the car, they're in the car, they're out of the car, they're jumping off the car, they're behind the car, they're going under, doing prone, they're shooting from under the tire. I'm like, what the fuck? And I can't even get a pistol shot on a guy that's looking straight in front of me. Trust me, there's good players out there that play those games too. If someone has the want and the talent to be good at their game, they will study and master that shit. I saw a guy that legit. This is what he did. He made a trap for other players. This is Fortnite Battle Royale. He had enough wood to build this big ass contraption. He had a setup where he built a door, like a pathway for a door, right? Where you could walk in and out. He had walls going straight up. He did this all in one thing. He set up the ground. He set up a springboard on it. He set the walls up. He spun in a 360 degree, and he built in 360 degrees going up, mind you. He just built straight up, like a spiral. It was crazy. No flaws, no anything. No flaws at all. As he fell down, he swapped into having every single wall has spikes on them. Some random person just walked in to see what the fuck the hubbub was about, seeing, hey, I'm gonna kill him as he's up there, he's gonna get stuck. The guy went straight up, spikes killed him. Instantly. Some people are just really good at the game. You can say it's not even aim, just point and shoot. That's exactly what aiming is, pointing and shooting. That's exactly what aiming is. I'm not taking away from the person and their gameplay. I just don't want to play a game like Fortnite forever, right? It's one of those games that when I first came out for the Battle Royale portion of the game, I was all about it. Then it got too popular, and then people became too good at it where it became annoying to even try to play against these guys because they're killing you in like 2 shots. And you're like, are you hacking? Which they easily could be. There's enough hackers to get through an Epic. If people can get to your fucking user accounts and try and log in and get into your shit, best believe they can get into your... They can fucking hack. It's not that hard to do. And now with the integration of having PC players and Xbox players playing together, bro, you can have a hard time. You can have a damn hard time now. It can be real rough. It's just how it be. But that's what I said. I don't take away from players who are really good at Fortnite or really good at Battle Royale games. I don't take away from them at all. But it's just not that's not my thing anymore. I gave it a try and I realized I can't last in that aspect. I can't make it over there. I'll never make it in that set. And now being a streamer as well, I can't. There's no reward for me playing Fortnite. I might be able to play with a couple of you guys here and there, but that doesn't get me anything because there's already a million people already playing Fortnite on YouTube. If you go on YouTubeGaming.com right now, what's the first thing you fucking see on there? Fortnite, 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 PUBG, 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 Overwatch, a couple mobile games and shit like that. You see nothing else different besides that. You have to really go in and search to find those other games. I can't make it here on YouTube by streaming, quite honestly. If I want to do that, I have to go to Twitch, but that means I have to start all over. I'm not a fan of starting over, so I'd rather build off of what I have now, and then when the time comes, say, hey, let's move to Mixer. You have about a second delay of lag. A second. Not 5 seconds, not 3 seconds, like a second of delay. That's crazy. Mixer is doing a damn good job of that. Microsoft has their shit down packed when it comes to that. That's crazy. Microsoft is the motherfucking bastards for that. At the same time, too, that leaves you with having to get an Xbox, which I do want to do at some point in doing that, right? Cool. I talked about this shit before you guys even came in. I want to get an Xbox simply because of the 4K quality shit that I want. That's cool and dandy. That's cool. But right now, I'm playing this. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying talking to you guys about this because I enjoy this game. I enjoy playing games like this because it constantly keeps you on your toes. I may never finish this game, but I finished Dark Souls 2. I finished Bloodborne, so I know I can finish this. I know I can. It's all about timing. It's all about who you have here, who you don't have here, whatever. Cool. Right. But, and I'm going back to what you were saying to Weapon X. You said, well, I like games that reward the player for being observant and paying attention to detail. You can't say that. You can't say that there's no attention to detail in Fortnite. Not at all. Sometimes it comes down to the first person who can shoot, whoever get the first shot first. If you can see a guy over the hill and he can't see you, you already have an advantage over him. You may not know what gun he has. You might not see what color, what rarity of gun he has on him. But you getting that first shot on him may just be the fucking the be-all end-all of change for you to win that whole game. You don't know. Just because you have the best weapon in the game doesn't mean that you still can't lose. You know what I'm saying? So being observant, trust me, is just as important in those games as it is here. The same thing when you see those fucking Call of Duty players just running through and breezing through. They're observant. You have to constantly be on your toes. Your reaction time needs to be on its fucking highest level. Which is why I kept myself, before coming back to this game, playing Monster Hunter. Because you have to constantly go into that mindset of, hey, every swing you go into needs to be fucking almost frame perfect. Because if you jump too early, you're gonna get swept with the tail whip. If you jump too late, you're gonna get caught. So slings have to either be perfect or not. Lol, I don't live my life in social media. It's not about living your life in social media. Just look at the games which you play. I'm not a social media hound by any means. I could care less about Facebook or any of those things, Twitter and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about any of that. It's advertised here for you guys to check out my stuff. Once in a while, I'll post a picture on Instagram. Once in a while, I'll post links or whatever to my wrestling stuff on my Reddit. Whenever I upload something here, it'll pop up on Twitter. If someone wants to add me on Twitter, sure. Right? But for the most part, I'm on YouTube. I spend most of my time, if I'm not editing a video or whatever, I'm watching someone else's content to see how can I fucking make my stuff kind of look like that or make it look better than their stuff. Because what they're doing right now is helping them, is getting them over. So it's not about living your life in a social media. It's about looking on what these people are doing. I play a plethora of different games. I don't just play Dark Souls. I don't just play a Fortnite. I play wrestling. I play fucking Overwatch. I play games that constantly keep you on your toes, and you need to be. You need to, most of these games have to keep you on your toes. It's just the fact that you may not want to play that because you feel as, hey, it's so popular because everyone's talking about it. So if this game is everyone's talking about it, I can't play it. That's not how it should be. If it's popular and it looks interesting to you, give it a try. You may not like it, but give it a try. Right? I am not. The thing with Fortnite is it's free. So you can judge it all you want, but it's a free game, so I mean it's worth the try to give a try, right? That you have nothing to lose by doing that at all. There's nothing to lose by trying a free game. Now if you have to pay for it, I say, oh, check out some reviews. But most of the time reviews don't tell you what the game really is about. Everyone can tell you, hey, Dark Souls 3 is the best Souls game in the series. Doesn't mean it is. It's all subjective at that point, right? But to go back to what you're saying, the reward for a Fortnite player is that's saying you're the #1 person. Out of 100 people that are playing this game, let's say the 10 that disconnect, you still have 90 left, and everyone else is dying. For you to be #1 of all those, on average, 100 players is something big. For you to say winner and have you level up to get something, the reward is this. This is the reward. You leveling up. What's the reward for us playing Dark Souls right now? Leveling up. Right? Leveling up to and getting past a boss and saying, damn, after all this fucking time, after all the swings, after all the fucking shit I've been through to get to this point, all the running and constant back and forth, backtracking and all that Castlevania nonsense, I finally made it this far. I've made it this far, and man, this feels good to be here. That's what you look for. Every game has reward to it at the end of it. If not, there's no point in playing it. There's not that many games that don't give you a reward at the end, right? But the whole thing is, even if let's say you level up all the way and you've done all your season pass stuff for Fortnite Battle Royale and you got all the skins and all that shit, your reward at the end of the day is a skin that not everyone else can have. You have something that not everyone else has, and that's a reward in its own. Think about that. As many free players as there are playing those games, they don't have what you have, and that's a skin. It may be just cosmetic and it may not change the way you play the game any more different than anyone else, but you have the opportunity to say, hey, I got something that no one else has. I have something that's not that many people have, that they're gonna have to buy their way into getting it. They're gonna have to wait a year to wait for this event to come around again. That's the kind of shit that they look forward to. To say, hey, I have shit that you don't have. I won the game that 100 of us were in and you didn't win it, but I did. Only one could come out above. If your team, maybe only one of that team come out above. You know what I mean? One team come out above. One person comes out above. That's where they look forward to. Saying, hey, I beat 99 other people. That's what you look forward to. There's a reward for every kind of game, right? If I'm playing a match of WWE, my reward is saying, hey, I can make this match look better next time. My reward for me playing those matches are, hey, this is how I can put a combo together, right? The same thing with a fighting game like Tekken or whatever the case may be, right? Hey, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna rank up and become one of the best. I'm gonna try and get my way into Evo. Even if I don't even make it to Evo, at least if I'm on the top ranking or top 1,000 ranking in the world, that's the whole fucking world, man. That's a reward in its own. That's what you look forward to. You know what I'm saying? You're saying wrong. Some games don't give you a reward. What do you mean? Every game gives a reward. Just because it's not a thing that says, "Hey, you got this," doesn't mean that it doesn't give a reward. Fortnite's very rewarding in giving you shit at the end of it, right? Whether it's experience points to get a certain skin, or if it's just an emote, right? The fact of the matter is, your progression bar is going up. Right? I just finished before streaming this, maybe like 9 hours ago, I was playing Ages of Mayhem. And I finished it. And it felt good to finish that. You know why? Because the reward at the end of it was, I finished this game. My reward for games are just to finish them. I don't finish many games. You may come through and a year down the line see you this and you're like, damn, you're still here? Because I might never finish this game. Right? It's just the fact of the matter of what are you looking for in a game. You may not be looking for what a Fortnite player is looking for in a game, because you might not care for that game. It doesn't appeal to you. You may be a MOBA guy who's all about fucking Overwatch and trying to prestige yourself to get another star. That's the reward right there. Prestiging, leveling up, so you get another opportunity to open another chest. That could be your thing right there. I don't know what kind of games you play, but that may be your shit. That could be the shit that you're looking for. You're saying, hey, yo, I'm gonna level up in another couple games. Looking forward to leveling up before I go to bed. That could be your whole thing that keeps you up in the first place. Just saying, hey, I leveled up to this point. You know what I'm saying? That could be your shit. Like I said, everyone has their reason for them to play a certain thing. To say a game doesn't give any kind of rewards is insane. There's not a lot of games out there that don't necessarily give you a reward. And every game is rewarded by the eye of the beholder, right? Every game has its likability factor of who's playing it. Right? Like I said, you may see a Fortnite player and say, what the fuck are you guys playing this game for? There's no reward here. But the reward for them, as a person who previously played that, and I just played it recently, after months of me saying I'm not going to play it for a long time, I just played it recently with one of my boys, and we had fun just killing people. Sometimes the reward is just dropping another player. You play the Soul Saga, you see stuff that aren't worth it. But the worth of a Souls game, this is my opinion, right? This is my opinion. My look at the worth of this game is saying, hey, I got something that I don't have, that I didn't have before. I leveled up and I'm a little stronger to take the next boss out. I'm a little bit stronger than before. I got this ring that may give me 10 more health. This one gives you raises your maximum HP by a little bit. That could be a 10% more. That saves you from getting a fucking critical hit, right? Or if you get a critical hit, it may save you by an inch. Not everything is a reward in this game, right? But the end card of playing a Souls game and playing it repetitively, and think about that too. People play this game not just once and finish and say we're done. Some people come back to this shit multiple times. Some people finish this shit in a week and finish and play it again and again and again. There's a reward somewhere. There's a reward in all the pain. I said before, this game's gonna be painful for me because I'm not used to this series. I played through Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne, and I've never played any other Dark Souls games. Actually, I played Demon Souls before that, and I wasn't ready for it at the time. When I bought it, the guy at the GameStop was like, bro, you're kind of young. Are you ready for this? And I was like, yeah, I got this game. I can take it out. I got up to the first boss. After I defeated the first boss, I was like, bro, if it's going to be like this all the time, fuck this game. I took that shit back real quick. I mean, every game has a reward. You got to look at it from a different perspective. Every game has a reward. It may not, there may be little things on the inside that don't give you, you know, you might get like a piece of shit or something, or you might get a broken sword or something like that. But hey, it's a broken sword. You know not to go there next time. You know that, hey, it may not work out. Hey, go the other way. Take the other path less traveled. Go another way. Figure out how to fucking make the game work. Every game has a reward. It's just how you look at it. Every game has a reward. That's how I see it. That's just my opinion. You may feel different on that. But if you look at it from a different perspective of what you want from a game, you'll figure it out. Like you said, Dark Souls or the Souls games give you some stuff sometimes that's not well worth it. I just got a Yuji Katana, right? And I got his fucking, what did I get? Got the fucking I'm sorry. What was it? I got the chest piece. This chest piece is trash. It's not the worst piece in the game. I mean, you can go naked and have nothing at all, right? This is trash. And you can make it better, but it's still gonna be trash comparingly. It's still gonna be trash compared to the other ridiculous shit you get later on. But at least it's something. And some people can say, hey, I don't need that. I'm so good at this game, I can go naked. And some people do play this game and go play through it naked. Some people will play it like this and say, hey, I'm the best. Or some people on PC may just say, hey, this is not the best gear. I'm going to go mod out the gear and swap the fucking palette. Not the palette, swap out the fucking look of it, the texture and everything. And make something else of it. It's all about how you look at the game, man. I don't go to any game and say, oh, there's no reward here. I may say, hey, this game may be trash or something like that, but I'll never go like, oh, this game doesn't deserve my time. No. And some games don't deserve your time. Some games don't. But it all depends on whether it's worth it for you. I like this game a lot. And I haven't really got anything done. I've been talking to you guys for about, what, another hour? About how games should be? When Dark Souls 4 comes out, will you play it? I'm sure it will, at some point. But that's the thing too, like, I'm not looking forward to another Souls game right now. If I haven't even finished this one. I'm not going, oh, we gotta get another Souls game. I can't wait for Dark Souls 4. We don't need another Dark Souls right now. The same thing they did with Bloodborne. I'd love to see a Bloodborne 2. Bringing back the mechanics of that shit. That game was awesome.
Ah, well, you're not alone. What gives me conniptions? And they'd have us seek the lords of sin.
I like the setup they had, because they had guns and shit in that game. You had fucking guys with turrets and shit trying to shoot you from the sky. It was really weird. This game's really fucking weird.
To lick their boots.
But Bloodborne is really fucking weird too. And the way they have certain things, like where you can, let's say I get hit here in this game. If I get hit and I lose health in this game, the only way I can get it back is by drinking up on one of these Estus flasks, right? I can't get it back any other way. There's no blood, there's no like vampire sword that, at least not that I know of. I'm pretty sure there is at some point. There's no vampire sword here that I know of that gives you health back per swing. Naturally, in Bloodborne, you can get hit. If you're able to retreat back for a second or find a way to get another hit back, you can swing back at the person and get health back. That's cool as fuck. Right? That's cool as fuck. But I said this to you earlier, boss game, about Fallout 76. It's not gonna be a true Fallout game. It may just be it's gonna be a side story, or maybe if it is maybe a full story of a game. I don't think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a side story of the game. It's not gonna be a full game. It's not gonna be the full game, and it doesn't need to be. It's fine the way it is, because it works. It's gonna work. If they're putting this out, that means they have some kind of. And I said this to you earlier. They're trying to get money off this shit. They're trying to get some money off of this fucking game, off this franchise. And they know it'll work because people want to play online. That's the generation we're in. Everyone wants to play online. Everyone wants to think their PS Plus it has to be give them everything. Oh, we gotta get this free game for playing for PlayStation Plus. They're giving us all these games every month, and it's not. If it's not a AAA title, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Same shit I talk about when I say about games like fucking 2K and Fire Pro. If they gave us 2K fucking 18 and they gave us Fire Pro, like, sorry, if they gave us, if it was like, say it was like a wrestling month, and every series, and every, what is it, every fucking gaming developer, not gaming developer, every platform like Xbox or whatever, and they gave you fucking Fire Pro Wrestling, you'd be like, what the fuck is this? I want 2K, right? Even though Fire Pro is the better game, when it comes down to it, graphically, you want the AAA title, right? I'm not in a rush for Fallout 5. I want them to take as much time as they need to on Fallout 5 so they can make a damn good game. Because Fallout 4 was kind of disappointing. It wasn't the worst thing of all time, but it was disappointing to see where they came from Fallout 3, the previous Fallouts all before that. At Fallout 3 they came to a 3D space, right? You had Fallout 3, they had Fallout New Vegas, and then you come to Fallout 4, you're like, what the fuck is this? It felt late. It didn't feel like it was on time. Graphically, it felt behind. It just didn't have the look and feel of a Fallout game that should have been on the newer generation consoles. It just couldn't keep up. Fallout 4 has mods on Xbox. Fallout 4 has mods on every system. But Fallout 4 has better mods on PC because they have shit you can actually do. The thing about it, on the mods on PS4 and on Xbox, is they have to go through Bethesda's checklist of, is this stuff worth it? Is it not necessarily a virus, but is it gonna work? Is it gonna work for everyone's system? Is it gonna crash their shit? That's what they have to go through, which is why you don't see as many on those systems, on the console systems, right? But on PC, you have so many fucking mods. It's crazy. Some guy was like, "Yeah, I have about 1,000 mods activated." I was like, 1,000? And they're all just little things, but they add up to those little things add up. But if one mod goes awry and fucks up, it can fuck up another mod, and that can fuck up another mod. So you gotta make sure everything is going through a checklist of things working together. You know what I mean? So that's where the mods for Fallout 4 come to play on console, where they need to, if they're gonna have multiple mods, they have to work with other ones, so you don't have as many. But Fallout 76, it'll be great. They're not trying to make you wait. They're trying to get a little money off of you, so they can get some development shit going. Because quite honestly, Fallout 5 is gonna be the shit. Hopefully. I think they learned from their mistakes on Fallout 4. Fallout 3 wasn't bad. Fallout New Vegas wasn't bad. So Fallout 4 just felt like a rushed mess. They need to learn from that. Bethesda doesn't really fuck up too much with their gaming. It's just their what do you call it? Their system, the way they make games and shit's out of date. It needs to catch up. A Fallout mod can break your PS4. I didn't say it can't, but it has to go through a checklist before it goes to before they can officially put it up on your PS4. Anything can break your PS4. I can play this right now and do a save or something like that and corrupt the whole system. Your PS4 is just like a PC. It's just it's just ones and zeros, man. That's all it is. That's all it is ones and zeros. When it comes down to it, PS4 and Xbox and all that is just a fucking ones and zeros. Just like a mod for Fallout on PC can break it. I didn't say that it can't, but it goes through a checklist, right? That says, hey, is this compatible with this? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try and test it multiple times before it goes out. Not to say that it can't still fuck up your shit, because every PS4, even though they're manufactured the same, they don't start up the same. I can have a PS4 Pro here. You have a PS4, and we can start up Dark Souls. You might start up faster than me. Just cause shit just happens. You can't. Once you manufacture and get it out there, whatever happens after that. Same goes Google Play. But that's what I mean. Google Play goes through a bunch of stuff, right? But it doesn't mean that you still can't have your stuff broken on it. You have so many different not applications. You have so many different applications, but you also have so many different phones, so many different updates. Stuff doesn't update through. My mother, she updated YouTube the other day on her phone. My mom has a Galaxy S8 Plus. This shit's nasty. This thing can do so much in one. Where before she had to close applications constantly, she could do that shit. She opened up YouTube and she couldn't scroll through. What did I do? I uninstalled YouTube and installed it again. It works. Sometimes an install on the best of best, and I mean the best of best phones, tablets, and all that can still go awry. It's just ones and zeros, dude. It's just ones and zeros. It's just data flying through at Mach speed. That's all it is. So anything can crash. That's not the problem. It's will it recover from it? That's what you look for. But you can say that with anything, dude. It's all ones and zeros, man. All these fucking computers and shit are just ones and zeros. All the internet you go through, all the shit that you watch is just ones and zeros. Being put in a different data and a different way of data, a different way of bitrate, and that bitrate adds up to this, and this bitrate adds up to that, and then you get YouTube videos. You get all that. Man, it's me talking to you right now. It's just ones and zeros. All that sounds being output in a different function that adds up so damn fast that only a computer can calculate it, and only the internet can put it out at that speed. And now you hear me talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So let's get something done here. Let's get at least another part to try and get it done. I'm not promising that I will, but it's worth a try. Let's travel to the high wall of Lothric. I'm not gonna try and go on too much anymore. I legit talked more than I played, so it'd be like that. But that's why I just love talking about shit like this. I can go about this all night, but I don't wanna. If I'm gonna fucking do that, I might as well just have a podcast, you know? It's just how it be. Turning off a PS4 and saving a game can break it, but that's nothing new. That's been like that. When you're doing data, you don't do that. It's not just PS4. It's any system. That's any system since the dawn of fucking memory cards or the dawns or whatever, or dawn or whatever. Quite honestly, if you have a CD, if I have a CD in my fucking drive and I just press the eject button right now, the game's gonna take me back. Sure, it's gonna take me back to fucking. What is it? It's gonna take you back to the main XMB menu of PS4, but you're still gonna have a game that's unsaved, right? It's how it be. Now, in the days we have, this game saves just all the fucking time. You just don't see it. They don't give you a bar anymore, but it's saving all the fucking time. But that can be done with the Xbox. That can be done with the PC. If you don't save your shit or whatever, or if you're saving and you just stop mid, of course you're gonna have a hard time. Of course it's gonna be a shit show. Of course. Would you expect anything less? It's memory, man. You can't just fucking cut memory off and think you're gonna do that. That's not how life works, dude. High wall of Lothric. Jesus Christ. Oh, I haven't been. I've seen this too many damn times to know what to expect, but playing it, oh, it's a whole different story. I want to know what I need to make this work, though. Attribute requirement. I don't think I need a shield. Say it again and again. I probably don't need a shield. Put that bonfire button. Time to die. So whatever. It's gonna suck. A lot. Man, come over here. I wanna talk to you. I see you, guy. I fucking see you. That's gonna suck, though. What the fuck? I saw the physics on this and the cache on this shit. Look at that. The cache on this fucking table and shit. And they stay there. They don't, it's not like they go away or disappear. They stay there. You break into a certain amount of parts. Usually the same all the time, but still, it's pretty fucking cool. I don't know which way is a good way to go. I also have 6,000 fucking. I don't really want to waste that. Now it's all about autosaving? Yeah, but autosaving can still be corrupt. Autosaving can still go bad. So for a second, think that autosaving is like the best thing of all time. Autosaving has been around for a long time, dude. Even when it came to memory cards, autosaving has been around for a long time. It's nothing new. Autosaving has been even around before, even back on PS1. Autosaving has been around, but it's how fast does it save, you know what I mean? How fast do you want it to work?
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then take no.
I don't want these 6,000 souls to go to waste, quite honestly.
Farewell.
The thing about it is they don't... Stop talking to me. The thing about it, I don't know what you fucking need to make this work. I do want to use the Uji Katana. FP cost. Attribute requirement. Where to... I'm trying to find the help. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Minimum strength required to equip this item. Strength, huh? So it's definitely a strength build. Where I have more of a, I don't have a strength build for this character. I have more of a... I don't have a strength build. I have a fucking
Welcome.
Skill build, it seems.
Very well. Then take no.
Because if you're using 2 swords, you're more likely to have more skill than you have strength. But skill build's not even a thing here, so it probably goes down to dexterity, which I have 16 of. Yeah, there it goes. GTA 4 has better things you can do than GTA 5. I mean, it depends of what you. It depends what you like to do. I mean, honestly, dude, it depends what you like to do. It depends what you like to do. I honestly think GTA 5 has more content than GTA 4, just because it's just one of the newer titles of it, and they obviously gonna add more. But I mean, if you like to go bowling all the fucking time, then go back and play GTA 4. But I'm not a fan of. You want to go bowling, cousin? You want to go bowling? Nah, I don't want to go bowling, cuz I ain't for it. Fuck you.
Farewell, Ashmead.
I don't want to go bowling, bro. But some people like that shit. They like the social aspect of the game. I don't care for the social aspect of the game, dude. Just looking at this here. Plus 16? Where's this plus 16 coming from? Might have to upgrade my FP a little bit.
Welcome, host. Speak. Very well. Then touch the dark. Take nourishment from the.
Dean Ambrose has a new look. Yeah, whatever. Do you care for Ambrose like that? Not that he's bad or something, just not my style. Left weapon. My cup of tea, Dean Ambrose. Level 1, 2, 3 times. So 2 minutes, you're okay. Crack that up a couple times. What about is the endurance, stamina? Yep.
Farewell, I've made the.
So I'm gonna burn out the rest of these souls, man.
Very, then take.
Fuck.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Wait. I can probably make this happen. Or not. Inventory. Didn't they drop some souls? Yeah, the souls of an unknown traveler. Hell yeah, give me that. Shit. Crunch! I can't use them multiple times? Boop. If used as directed. Yeah, man, like I said, gaming is in its time right now where it's like, yo, who can get the first dollar, you know what I'm saying? And not about what do the fans
Very
want,
well, then
kind of
take
shit. It's the same thing with wrestling. It's like, hey, what did the fans? We don't care about what the fans want. We just want to do us. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Just want to watch this shit. Might as well
Farewell,
PHP.
Ashen One.
Let's check out High Wall of Lothric. If it's not my fucking cup of tea, I'm gonna call it a night because it is going on 4 o'clock and I do want to get some sleep. So I only have one. I have today to record shit, which I'm probably just gonna spend recording, not streaming at all. Record shit and then put it up. Plus, I gotta delete that episode of Shinjuku I just recently did because of some reason the commentary, the mic on it, whatever, is just acting a fucking fool. So I think I threw it up too high. And with that leaves me with fucking. Shithead. There's no other way to fall down here? It's the world begins now. Oh, someone does. Don't try and shot me, asshole. I don't know why I stopped here, man. With that fucking fault, this is so belittled, man. Ooh, that's clean, boy. What you got, son? Okay. I gotta get used to the swing on this bitch. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! Backstab, bitch! Oh! That was clean, saw that shit? That was clean. That one was clean! That was gross. Yeah, that's the kick I was talking about before. Some weapons can do it, some can't. Someone's still alive here. I can hear him breathing and shit all hard. Is it supposed to be a dragon or something like that popping up? There's no way my stupid ass level I can fight a dragon unless it's just like a fucking head. You guys good? Oh shit! What the rascal? Well, you're cracking the fuck out of me with this game. I can't see, dude. I don't know where I gotta get the layout of this bitch. I wasn't ready for that. I think I might go back to the little one, the little fucking swords for that specific fight. And then just fuck them up after that. Because quite honestly, well, I wasn't ready for that. What human being would it be? Try it again. You should fail, but try, right? I'm gonna try to beat that ass. Come on, man. Wanna fight me or what, bitch? How is that not a backstab is beyond me? How is not a backstab is beyond me? That's nonsense. When's there was another big boy supposed to show up? There you go, come on. Your stupid ass. Skull head looking at bitch. You're crazy, guy. You're crazy! What's another backstab? What the fuck? He's still alive? Get out of here. If It takes forever to kill you with that. I mean, that means these swords are just straight up dull as shit. They need an upgrade on them, but I like, fuck. Yeah, my souls are nowhere near that. Nah, you don't get a chance to do that, motherfucker. Not this time. Souls of these motherfuckers are done. Yeah, not this time, son. I gave you a second. Oh, I got a longbow. The dexterity definitely helps with that. I want to see this skill real quick. Not that one, sorry. This is not a parry. This is just... It also takes a fucking heavy ass roll on my ass. Yeah, that shit's badass right there. But this sword is probably garbage right now. This shit is probably garbaggio right now. Anyway, where am I going? See, I don't feel too scared about this one because I've seen this being done too many damn times to kind of know what and what not to do. But then there's the other side of the spectrum where I don't know where the fuck I'm doing. I guess it's a dead end for now, right? It's probably way up there, but what if I was a crumble or something for you to figure it out? Anyway, speaking of figuring it out, Rare Apollo. Show dead asses up. This guy, I couldn't tell if he was in like just crouching or. Look at that guy. Motherfucker. Anyway. This is a little too easy. That's why. Yeah, I keep thinking on the Bloodborne fucking aspect of the game where like, damn, that fucking mechanic of getting your that mechanic of getting your fucking health back per swing if you get it before it starts draining down. That shit, it saves you so much on like Estus Flask, because now I get Estus Flask a lot, which makes Bloodborne a slightly a bit easier on that fucking aspect. But if you're fighting something really big, more likely you're not gonna try and fucking go back in a swing on back on it instantly. Shut your ass up. I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. What are you? I'm ready. Man, you guys here are coming out of nowhere. That was like a perfect fucking slash. Like I could have easily died to that shit, which I think he hit me anyway. They're always on a corner or some shit. Shut up! He alive? What? I think I want to go for this though. No, that's like a parry too. I see you, motherfucker. You acting blind? I think that's the parry. I think that's the parry. I gotta learn that shit. I think that's the parry. Either that or I just deflected off his shield, but I think that's the parry I'm looking for. Smack his ass up. What are you gonna do, bitch? Let me go over there, bruh. Fuck your shit up. Fuck boy. Shit is so loud. Fucking ear guy. Send it to madness. Oh, I will. My character has like no emotion on her face. Like, fuck it. I don't really care about it anymore. Still live a deserted corpse. Hey man. I'm expecting a fire soon. Anything about that? Dead ball. That's a dead end for your ass. Hey man, this supposed to be like a you dead. You guys wanna keep that shit down? Kinda loud. And they got toasted. Oh shit, ow! Stop throwing shit at me, asshole. Boss as fuck. Glad it wasn't me. Alright. Hey Dragon, you done? He's not. Run, bitch! Hey, that fire shit? Cut it out. I'm not attracted. Oh shit, Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Hey, hey, hey! Slow down there, sunshine! Mario looking ass. That's not helping. I'm dodging more than I'm swinging. What the fuck are you? Play that game, you're not gonna like it. Ah. No! Bitch! You don't fuck with a great one. Oh, you know what? You know what? Just because of that? Fuck. You know what? Another one. And I don't want one of these. I want it. No. Bitch ass. Bitch. Yeah, you too. Oh, hello. I don't want to die to you. Sorry. That dragon needs to shut the fuck up. Shut up, you too. Okay, great. If I die, I'm running through this shit. I don't care about 2,000 souls. There's a guy over there, right? And that guy's moving, right? Dummy, you fucked up when you jumped out too early. That's what you get. Fucking hanger. That's not a trap. Whatever's up here, if it's stronger than my life force, oh yes. And bonfires all day, buddy. Bonfire. You ain't killing me with that bullshit, you cuck. You fucking cuck. Fuck. Fuck your asshole. Oh my gosh, he was right there. Dude, if he saw me, my life would have been over. Probably not, but I'm not a risk taker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cut that shit the fuck out. Crazy man. It was just the door he just closed on his fucking face. Gotcha. Oh. Hey. Stop throwing shit at me, bitch! It's not swinging fast enough. Ah, that backstab is beautiful. He gave up. You saw him like, my back, and he's like, fuck. Come back for his next run. Yeah, bitch, what about it? He uses a shield more often. I'm so used to not using a shield now. Like, they made it a joke in fucking Bloodborne, man. Like, they made it such a joke. They gave you one, and you have it, and it's just like a piece of complete shit. And that's where Weapon X earlier was talking about stuff not being also very rewarding in the Souls series, or like the Souls games, where not everything you get is supposed to be a reward. And I was like, I get where you're coming from with that, but that's not every, you know what I mean? That's not every time. Oh shit! I mean, that happens once in a while, but that's not an every time thing. You know what I mean? That's not an every time thing at all. So you're gonna have those times where you're gonna get a fucking pebble or a stone, but enough pebbles and stones will add up to be more than just a pebble and stone. Enough of those may add up to be something even more than that, you know? Use those pebbles and sell them and buy a fucking, I don't know. Jesus, I just jumped into that swing. I'm expecting, almost expecting someone else to pop up. But yeah, you use that and it's locked. What the fuck? I thought it was the other side. But yeah, then you go off and use that pebble and you fucking turn it into something else. You use that pebble to get some, and then get an aggro. Right? How many weapons, not weapons, how many fucking enemies do you see all the time where they just, you can lure them over, but you can't, you don't want to use your arrows on them or something like that. So you say, throw a pebble at your ass. He's gonna find a pathing, he's gonna climb down steps and find a different way to find you, just get up to you just because you aggroed him and he knows where you are, who you are. That's the kind of shit, when you look at it from that perspective. I see him too. That does help out a lot. It does make life easier in that aspect. So when people stop thinking the way of everything's useful, or not everything gives you use, makes the game useless, I'm like, well, then why are you playing the game still? If there's no payoff, and you know this, then why are you still doing it? There's no point in losing out, or putting all your time into this game if it's gonna give you shit. Nail breaker. Fuck am I at? Hey man, you good? Like, it's in a setup or something, right? It's locked. Of course it is. Of course it is. I'll come back, maybe. If I find a key, I'll think about it. Probably not. Anyway. This is why it's better as a YouTube series than it is like a stream. Because unless you're really cool about watching a person fail and talk casually about anything, you're not gonna sit through and watch this. And it also doesn't help. It's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning for me, probably 3 o'clock. Sorry, probably 1 o'clock in the morning for others, and then probably like 7 in the morning for other people. Like that doesn't help either. So I understand. Anyway, we're back here. shard. Hell yeah. So use that to upgrade one of these fucking things. Treasure ahead. A little fire up the top right that just came up there for a second. Yeah, that's that saving right there. That's that auto save. I don't feel as though we should, not that we should be going this way, but there's more to this area than I give it credit for, I guess. I guess we go back down. Like, it wasn't necessarily a dead end, but it wasn't like the way I wanted to go. Same time, I don't want to fucking go down there and fight that guy. You need to fuck off then. Alright, me, you fuck off. Ah, bitch! Kinda easier than the first time, but I gotta realize that I gotta dodge, man. I can't just go in there thinking I got everything going. Jesus. Shut up. I kinda want him to drop something big way over here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Whoa! Hello! Forget about the walls. Yeah, that's the parry. That's the parry sign. What are you doing? I don't get that too. I don't get that. He's supposed to parry. Maybe. Can you stop toasting these men? Never mind, you do what the fuck you want. I don't know. Ow. God, just sliding down the fucking thing, dude. What are you doing? You trying to get? Get over. Thanks, dude. Oh, the fire's still here. Oh, the fire's still here. Oh, the fire's still here. Fire's still here. Fire's still here. Open that door. Alright, we're safer. I should open that door from this side, I believe, or some shit like that. Is that a mimic, bro? This is one of those things you learn early in the game. Well, fuck it. Ah! Yeah, it is. You cuck slut. God damn. How do you tell? This is a thing you gotta learn. Cause I looked at it and I was like, man, if game-wise I can see if there's teeth or something, I can go in there and try. That wasn't the case. Anyway, I want to see. I don't really care about fighting a mimic, honestly. Fun times with your own pet mimic. Loot is dropped from that chest loot table. The chance of additional item unique to the mimics. The symbol of this fucking red guy on my screen. It's not guaranteed that you'll get this through to farm the last thing. Spot a mimic chest while hitting it. Check the chain on its right side. Mimics will always be straight. What? Pointing towards the player. Railed chest curl inwards. By its breathing. So I mean, if you're like an idiot and running through, then you'll know. Mimics will always be straight, pointing towards the player. Okay. Regularly along the left. Mimics on the right. Okay. It's still hard to fucker to kill too. Additionally, a mimic can be used to kill the demon mini boss. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? This will be a long fucking playthrough, boy. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about the souls. So let's not. I'm calling this one an it. I can't. After that, I can't even survive anymore. I'm kind of dead. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I'll be playing more of it for sure. If not, I'll definitely be going back to play Bloodborne. I don't know. I want to just keep the Soul series a thing for me. So I don't know if I'll come back to this instantly, but other games and things like that on the list. Universe always being a thing for me as well. It's gonna be a long, crazy year. Anyway, other games coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. As always, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later on. Until then, peace out.